All right, Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Packers versus Niners. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Ooh, that was a quick turnaround, y'all. That was a quick turnaround. Packers versus 49ers. Trip to the NFC Championship game on the line. And Valhalla Sports Talk is up in here. We got 13 in the house. Looks like I got a little issue here to deal with for the chat on the screen. That must be because these players are encroaching into the screen a little bit more than the last set. Let's bring that in. Bring it over. Lakeland checks in. I'll do some shout outs to those already in the chat here. Let's check out our other screen. Make sure it's okay. Smashing that like button. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, we ready? 13 in the house. Supposed to start at 6:15. 6:15. It'll be on Fox on your local television dial. Let's go Cheesehead, says Sheila. Felipe Mancha in the house. Felipe up in here. All right, we're ready to go. We are ready to go on Valhalla Sports Talk. Got some boxed chicken in the oven. Be ready about the half, I imagine. And it's Packers versus 49ers. $21 likes so far, 24 views. Can't do much better than that. UFO in the house. VT in the house. What's up, VT? El Che up in here. Michael Gamel. Lakeland in the house. Daniel up in here. Marco J in the house. Chad up in here. Dan Dave. Who are you taking? I'm taking the Niners. Let's get your predictions, everybody. Who you got winning this game? What's the score going to be? Let's do that one first. Who's going to win it? What's the score going to be? I'll jump in and put my Valhalla Stone Cold Lock in the chat. And there's my prediction. 31-17 Niners. I told you this Baltimore team is different from years past, says Steve. Bob, 49ers 20, Packers 17. Green Bay 35-31, says Daniel. 31-17. Hey, Mike and I got the exact same prediction. Sir, the Bills won, says Bottlehawk Superfan. What do you mean they won? Play tomorrow. 38-14 Niners, says Lakeland. 49ers 42-31. Chad says 49ers 38-17. Sheila 4620. We'll win bigly, says Battlehawks Superfan. As much as I'd love to see Frisco go down, I don't see Green Bay pulling it off. Yeah, same. All right, who do you got as the MVP of this game? Who's going to be the star? Who's going to be the star, the shining star on the football field? I'm going to say it's going to be one Brock Purdy of the Niners. Mr. Irrelevant. Let's go, says VT. Chris L checks in, says, good evening, Valhalla and crew. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you as well, Chris. Packers will whoop the Niners, says Battlehawks. Green Bay 30, San Francisco 20, says VT. 23 in the house, 23, up in here, 16 minutes, 53 seconds to kickoff. Packers in their white jerseys, green pants. Niners, their red jerseys, gold pants, I believe. So once again, I don't get it right. Who still says Frisco, says Johnny. Apparently me. Christian McCaffrey, going to be the X Factor, the shining star. Debo, going to be the star of the game, says Dab Dave. Chad says Brock. I'm too scared to make a prediction, says Barry. Are you repping one of these teams, Miss Barry? I'm guessing Frisco wins similar to B-Moore, 31-14. Close at the half, just like the last, says Steve. Just like the last game. What's going on, Clayton? What's going on, Clayton? All right, so I don't like this thing. So we'll just move that up a little bit if it lets me. All right, share this out on your social medias. Let's try to get a crowd in here, y'all. It's been rough going. Niners are mid, says Battlehawks. Battlehawks has a lot of opinions. What up, everybody, says Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Jordan Love, 5 straight games with 2+ passing touchdown, tied for the longest streak in the National Football League. Everybody's skull rooting for the NFC North, says Nufo. I meant to take Nufo's damn wrench from him, but I forgot. Mary says she's repping them Niners. Matt LaFleur, the Packers are the youngest team still alive in the playoffs. Niners mid, they better come correct, says Battlehawks Superfan. I'm going to refresh YouTube here real quick, y'all. YouTube TV, that is.
He was last week. You guys also brought up Aaron.
We will have game audio for this event, just like the last one. We got Packers out there dancing on the field before the game. Okay, Eric Armstead going to play for the Niners. Dre Greenlaw is in after an Achilles injury. And McCaffrey in after a calf injury. TT checks in, says hi. Hello. Did Valhalla give NFC North points? No points. I want the North, but not Green Bay, says Chad. I still say Frisco because I grew up in LA, and that's what we call them because we know they hate it. One of those games that you wish could end in a tie with both teams eliminated. I would take that too. But then it would be either Detroit or anybody got any bets on this game? Real money bets? Herm just put 100,000 on the Niners. They hate that with a passion. I had no clue that was a big deal, say in Frisco. TT rooting for them Packers. 33 in the house. I think her high in the last stream was like 47 at one point. Hope we can do better tonight. Hope we can do just a little better tonight. But the first game of the day, Ravens put that whooping on them Texans. The number 1 seed still alive in the AFC. Get a root for the home team, says Lakeland. Too bad Chicago not in the playoffs. Maybe next year, says Nufo. Your theme song rocks. I'm going to find a way to record it so I can warm up to it, says Chad. Sheila, I put 10,000 on the Packers. Eddie Arcio in the house. Go Pack Go. What's up, Eddie? Cheesehead time, says Eddie. All right, 43. Up in here, up in here. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Give the video a like. Nobody does these watch parties on on YouTube like Valhalla Sports Talk. Genwill Belandre says, go Niners. I got you on 500 live viewers, says Marcus. What does that mean? TT says AFC. Are you rooting for the Packers or the Niners? I'm not really rooting for either one of them. I'm a Vikings fan. As much as I hate to admit it sometimes. But I don't want the Packers to win. Let's put it that way. I do not want the Packers or the Lions anywhere near the Super Bowl. Lakeland says, I am a subscriber now. I saw you subscribed. I appreciate it. No Vikings fan will ever go for Green Bay, says Dab Dave. Nufo going hard in the paint, y'all. He's daring me to do it. A lot are watching the game live, says Marcus. Oh, I'm sure they will. TT says, well, I love the Vikings too. I live in Buffalo. My lock are Stone Cold, sir, says Battlehawks. Stone Cold Locks from Battlehawks. Packers taking the field. Coming up next, Packers, the 7 seed versus Niners, the 1 seed. Packers limped into these playoffs. Niners had a dominating season for the most part. A couple bumps in the road, including a loss to my Minnesota Vikings. Chad says Skull. All right, let's look at the matchups today, y'all. Look at the matchups for today. Jordan Love, 4,159 passing yards. Purdy, 4,280. Advantage, Niners. Jones, leading rusher for Green Bay, 656. McCaffrey, 1459. McCaffrey has to be in the MVP discussion at least. I know they don't like to award it to running backs. Reed, the leading receiver for Green Bay. And Ayuk leads the Niners. Carlson, brother of former Viking kicker Carlson, kicked 27 for the Pack. And Moody, the rookie, 21 for the Niners. Bosa, 10.5 sacks. Gary, 9. Tackles, look at Warner. Warner, 82 tackles on the season. Walker, 59. Forced fumbles, 2 for the Packers, 4 for the Niners. Interceptions, 5-2. So that's your little look at the stats. Team stats. You got time? Team stats, y'all. Green Bay, 247 a game. Passing, 269 for Frisco. Advantage Frisco. Rushing, 140 to 112. Advantage Frisco. Points per game, 28 to 22. Advantage Frisco. Points allowed, just 17 by the Niners, 20 by the Packers. Advantage Frisco. Touchdowns, 61 to 44. Advantage Frisco. Scoring efficiency, 45.3 to 39.7. Advantage 49ers. Third down efficiency, 47.5, 47.1. Advantage Frisco. 5 300-yard passing games to 2. Advantage San Francisco. 100-yard rushing games, 7-3. Advantage San Francisco. And 100-yard receiving gains, 13-2. The numbers, y'all, say this should be a blowout on the scale of that last game. But the numbers don't win football games. The players do. Any given Sunday. And let's get to it. Looks like we got Greg Olson and some other fella on the call.
Pass game, they're the most efficient and explosive offense in both run and pass in the entire league. So the pressure's on Green Bay. The better their defense can hold up. Everything Matt LaFleur,
all right, give me a sound check. My voice, is it louder than the game audio?
And last week in Dallas is predicated on this Green Bay defense keeping this thing close.
These two franchises have been
Your
the most of any
Cowboys
two in
last
playoff
week's is
history,
Lakeland.
and the weather is a factor. It will rain the entire game.
All right, it's
Just
raining.
the way we like it. Packers, 49ers.
It's
in
a
the
raining,
divisional
y'all.
playoffs on
We got
Fox.
rain at Levi Stadium. Kickoff just around the corner. 51 in the chat. That is our high for today as Thor's Army continues to grow. As a Viking fan, says Bryson Socket, go Niners. $51 in the house, y'all. This is probably the matchup I look forward to the most this weekend. But yeah, we'll be doing both games tomorrow as well on the channel. All good, says Chris. All good. Your voice is louder than TV. It's raining here too, says Dab Dave. It's good, says Sheila. Yeah, we don't have no rain. Not yet. It's probably going to come to us tomorrow. Probably be here tomorrow, y'all. But thank you for joining me. Hope you hang out for the entire game. Betting is open for who's going to win this game. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, just worthless. Bears fan said go Green Bay, says Leslie Jones. Brandon B in the house. Poison Ivy checks in. What's up, Poison Ivy? Been gone for far too long. Glad to be back. I look forward to Baker dismantling Lions as TQ winner. I hope so. Probably going to miss the second half. Got a comedy show. That's right, Jay. Have fun, bro. Have fun. I totally understand. Totally understand. I never supported the 17 playoffs as Poison Ivy. All right, 46 in the house. Come on, y'all, hit that like. Let me get to 100 likes. If we get to 100 likes by halftime, I will gift a Valhalla Sports Talk membership to one of y'all. Current subscriber count, 14,238. 120 Valhalla Sports Talk members. We call them the V-Homies. And this is Packers versus 49ers. If Lions and Bills match in the Super Bowl, get the police, says Poison Ivy. Brandon B put 30,000 on the Niners. I predict Green Bay will obtain more points, but Frisco will win because points are worth nothing, says Schmidt. Super Bowl going to be held in Las Vegas, Nevada, y'all. The new, relatively new, Allegiant Stadium. How many of you are going? Anybody in the chat going to the big game? Slots are turned off, Mike. Slots, all the slot machines, all the dice, and all the dueling equipment was confiscated by the YouTube police yesterday in a raid on the Valhalla Sports Talk studios. Points now can only be used to bet the winner of the game. John says, I'm like number 44. You like number 18, Chad? 49ers 31, Packers 30. A close one, says Poison Ivy. All right, here we go. Levi Stadium.
Tax. Back here in Santa Clara, Packers and the 49ers, and San Francisco's been to the conference championship 3 of the last 4 years. Curious.
All right, so rain, so expect turnovers. As they start their playoff journey expect here weird bounces of the football.
Flat out, Kev, there is a real sense of urgency with this team. It is time, and our entire group feels that way. You mentioned it. This group has been close so many times, and because of that, head coach Kyle Shanahan told us.
Yeah, well, the chat wasn't about chat anymore, Mike. It was about you guys playing in slot machines.
Don't overanalyze. Don't make anything up. Don't overcompensate.
So bye-bye.
We are the heavy hitters. We are the #1 seed. This is where we
Valhalla
wanted
got
to be
swatted,
after we
says
lost
Chris.
to Philadelphia in the NFC Championship. He told us if we continue to do what we've done all year long,
Green Bay 31, 49ers 14, says
All right,
Leslie.
let's send it over to Green Bay with Tom Rinaldi.
EA, where's my umbrella? I don't have one. Matt LaFleur's message to Jordan.
It's on you, Rinaldi, if you didn't get a damn umbrella, bro.
The same as it was last week. Trust yourself and let it rip. We need him to keep doing that, LaFleur said. Something else the Packers are going to continue to do, start the game.
And again,
with
Packers
the ball.
white jerseys, green pants.
To receive. That's been the plan the entire week. LaFleur likes the message that sends to his team about being aggressive. Let's play the game on our terms. And as for this rain, which is picked up.
All right, so Niners will kick to the Packers to start this one. Packers to get the ball at the end of the half. $1 million football already on the right side, and it's raining hard in Santa Clara.
Rather hard, and it's going to rain the entire game. Spanish language broadcast available today on Fox Deportes, and we're so
I'll get you to the stat page as soon as it becomes active. What's up, Skeptic? Kick is away. We are underway. It's returnable. 20, 25, out to the 31-yard line.
And a good beginning for the Packers,
and that's where the Packers will start out on offense.
Who was sensational in his playoff debut in the win against the Cowboys.
And he picked up right where he left off.
Let me make sure this deal is updating.
Season. There was not many quarterbacks in the National Football League playing better than Jordan Love.
It is. We're good to go.
Last week against Dallas. Went head-to-head against an MVP candidate, Dak Prescott. And
here we go. Last week, Jordan Love, 272 yards through the air. He's in the shotgun on a 1st and 10. Incomplete. Some nerves for the Packers. Overthrew them by 2 feet.
I think flying under the radar is how good their offensive line has played.
Yeah, they're the key to the entire ability to
defense, the chant from the Niner faithful in Santa Clara. Sean Kemp, Nap checks in. 55-10 Niners.
They're the ultimate display of
Someone's
balance
smoking something funny at the Jones house. Raining hard in Sacktown, real hard since we're Skeptic. Yeah, it looks like it's raining there as well, Skeptic. Aaron Jones run on the right side. Gain of 7.
And a big part of their success here these last 5 weeks, Aaron Jones is on a tear.
Gain of 7.
Continued last week against Dallas, a place he loves to play, and especially if this weather continues, they're going to need to rely on getting the ball in his hands.
3rd and 3, down in distance. Love in the shotgun. Running back Jones to his right. Trips left. Trips left. Packers going left to right on your TV screen. Niners right to left. Joey Bosa lined up here on the bottom.
4-man rush. Love moves around, floats one to Musgrave, the tight end.
Musgrave, the tight end. First down, Packers.
Who moves in that pocket as well as anyone, and the drive continues.
Yeah, another example of really good protection. Musgrave, he starts. Nick Bosa, he's going to get
absolutely
a lot
good
of
to see
attention.
Skeptic
They're
in the
gonna get
chat.
bodies on him, chips. Zach Tom, the right tackle, is going to have his hands full going against him, but nice job there by Jordan Love.
Absolutely.
Just buying time.
47 in the house, y'all.
Just flipping it out there for an easy conversion to Musgraves.
13:41, clock running, first quarter. Under center.
The fake. Love has time. Cox throws far side. It's caught Musgrave again. The tight end is going to pick up 4. You know, you stay with this
Above
offensive
4
line
by
for a second.
Musgrave, the
Against that
tight
feared
end on the
Dallas
left
pass
side.
rush, they allowed a grand total of 4 pressures. Jordan Love wasn't touched last week.
Absolutely, and they've been like that all year. They've given up the least amount of sacks during the course of the regular season, and you have your hands full. Big test last week against that Dallas front, and then your reward, go to San Francisco against arguably the best front 4 in
So
football.
these defensive ends got to find that traction to rush the passer. Running backs have to find it to run. Jones left. Another big gain.
He's near a first down. Going to have about 7.5 yards. So you mentioned the San Francisco defense.
Let me
Well,
fix
they're good
this
in a
chat
lot of
deal
areas.
here.
3rd overall in scoring defense. And as you said, Bosa and Chase Young on the ends, with Armstead who's back, which is a big deal in the middle.
Yeah, and I think the key today, you see that all-pro next to Fred Warner, the all-everything middle linebacker. Against this style offense of Green Bay, the play action, the run game, having a linebacker that's equally as efficient and elite against the run in Aaron Jones, but he's awesome at defending the middle of the field.
3rd and 1, Jones.
3rd and 1 to the left. Jones gets it. First down, Packers.
So just like last week, Packers receive the ball, and another conversion on 3rd down as the drive continues.
All right, this is going to be hard to move, y'all. I want to try to move it with this. Get it lined up properly. Doesn't like that we're online and I'm making changes.
Not only did he tie the Green Bay playoff record last week with 3 touchdowns, but he's had 4 straight games now over 111 yards rushing.
Let's try to keep that moving. 1st and 10 from the 44. Jones again up the middle, and he's rushing on this Niners D.
Picks up 5 more.
And in talking to the defensive coordinator, Steve Wilks, I think early in the game, when you have a front,
it won't let me move it, y'all.
Defensive line as good as San Francisco, it allows you to protect your secondary a little bit. They know that Matt LaFleur,
I know I'm affecting the Niners timeouts. Just relax.
Pass plays, run down, play action, try to take deep shots. Just let your front control the run game. Allow your secondary to settle in. Don't give up any big shots early.
2nd and 6.
In the league at tackling in space and limiting yak.
Here's a little
Pitch. Jones coming this way. Big run takes it to the 30. First down, Packers.
For Jones, and he's got 10 more.
Well, he mentioned how good Bosa is, but watch
Man,
the
that
job
thing
by
moving
Dante
slow,
Wentz.
y'all.
He's the one who seals this pin and pull.
It is moving slow as hell.
The best defensive lineman in the league.
But I like to have your chat up on the screen. I think it's a good shout out to y'all.
These 2 style offenses. They're both very similar. You have
just
to
leave
have
that for now, see if it does it.
willing and able to block. Both the Packers and the 49ers have a bunch of them, and Wick showed you a good example of it there.
Aaron Jones.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball sits on the 30. Up the middle. Gain of about 4.
About 4 on that carry. Well, there's Matt LaFleur.
10:08, clock running, first quarter.
Here in Green Bay has taken the Packers to their
Green Bay taking their opening possession of the game right down the field
last week
in big chunks.
They take the ball after they won the toss.
LaFleur has a 2-3 career record, I believe, in the playoffs, it just said. Love is 2 for 3 for 11 yards.
Here's Wilson.
Wilson this time tackled for a loss by Bosa. Bosa makes an appearance for the Niners.
Yeah, Bosa had a feeling when
guys,
that
watch
motion
this
went
chat
across, he's just gonna
This
beat
chat
the
thing,
tackle
I held it
across
down
his
for
face
so
and
long,
split
it's
the
going to go
double
right
team.
off the screen.
The rookie tight end Kraft. Zach
Skeptic
Tom,
been a
right to
member
watch.
for
He just
2
splits it.
years, y'all. Shout out to my man Skeptic.
Chases the heel line of the offensive line.
Hit the likes when you check in and share.
Third down.
This football down because my chicken has arrived. Thank you, dearest. Negative. I do not. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Love floats one deep.
Corner incomplete.
Incomplete. Receiver Ambry Thomas had coverage.
This thing's still moving, y'all. It'll probably go right off the screen.
Pass interference.
I wonder if I can lock it.
Number 20. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul.
Pass interference.
Hey, see Romeo Doubs, he's coming off a huge game last week in the wild card round against Dallas. He had 6 for 151.
We got some boxed chicken for dinner, y'all.
There by Ambry Thomas, number 20. Clearly pass interference, and now you mentioned it. 2nd time in a row now in these playoffs, Matt LaFleur's won the toss and decided to take the ball. Last week led to an opening drive touchdown. They're knocking on the door here early.
And Kyle Shanahan just waiting to call plays, the head coach of the 49ers. Green Bay on the move.
Crash. This thing's locked up.
First down for them. Drive continues. Aaron Jones back in. He'll get it. Nothing on the left side. Tries to come back.
Nothing there.
Into a wall of 49ers.
Bodo checks in. What's up, Bodo winner?
Kinlaw and Young were there to stop that play.
Otto Graham, Jay Cutler, Colin Kaepernick, Cam Newton.
Sits and
Pass
waits,
for
talking to
2,
Brian Gracie,
run
the
for 2.
quarterback's coach, waiting for his turn. But last week, Green Bay opening drive, 12 plays, 75 yards. Aaron
Jones
Jones
try to move it a little at a time. It'll probably take me the whole game
on the opener as well, and they're keeping that
to get it where I want it.
49ers offense off the field. 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 is the down and distance. The ball sits on the 15. Red zone. Love over the middle. The tight end again to the 11.
He goes. It'll bring up 3rd down.
I think it's important for both of these defenses, with how good and how consistent both offenses are. You're going to give up some long sustained drives. They're going to convert both sides on 3rd down. Who does the best job defending in
3rd and 8,
forcing field goals versus touchdowns?
3rd and 8.
It's a big way to keep the scoring down and take pressure off each of your offense.
That's it. You're the best. Thank you, baby.
Away.
Incomplete. More on the coverage.
And out comes the field goal team.
Yeah, one of the players that's made the biggest growth under Steve Wilkes, the new coordinator, has been Charvarius Ward, making his first Pro Bowl as a corner, and that's just great coverage. It's the perfect route. They were in just quarters coverage, 4 across the goal line.
It's one type of sound the chicken makes. Mock.
Charvarius Ward times it perfectly, hand
Yeah, I appreciate it, Chad. I'm trying to get it together here, bro.
Now it's Andres Carlson, who's got
that kick is up, and it's good.
Yards. So the Packers down the field, they go have to settle for a field goal, but they grab the early lead.
And the Packers take the early lead, 3-0. 3-zip. Okay, let's fix. Nobody's used no timeouts. I'm just trying to move this thing. We're almost there. We're halfway there. Oh! All right, we got it, y'all. We got it. We're locked in on the chat box. Purdy should come out this drive here. Let me give them points to the Packers, obviously. Much as I hate to do it. 3-0. What's up, Divid? Divid Minot checks in. I haven't heard Cam Newton in a while. He's doing like a YouTube show now, I think. Y'all, I think this is the best deal at the dollar store, y'all. $10 for a box of delicious fried chicken. Banquet fried chicken. Get you some fried chicken, some barbecue baked beans. That's how you do football, chat. That's how you do that football. 42 in the house. Go Pack Go, says Eddie. What is not slippery when wet? Asks Summer O. Boo Packer, says Sean. All right, here we go. Back to Santa Clara. Niners trying to answer.
But Green Bay takes the opening drive, just like last week down the field. Greg, quick detective work. What is different?
Right there. That's the key. And I think over time today, the
Good
defense that can
intakes,
keep getting those stops. Anytime you have two high-scoring, highly efficient, and explosive offenses, explosive plays lead to
That looks
points.
awesome, says Chad.
Red zone stops obviously keeps those points to a minimum.
7:22 remaining in the first quarter.
San Francisco as they settle in on defense.
$1 million football headed over to Brock Purdy and the Niners.
Lead, and now it's Deebo Samuel back deep to receive. We'll see the 49ers with it for the first
Hope
time.
not, David. I hope not.
Looking to make a play. We'll take it on out.
Gonna bring it out. 10.
Samuel.
15.
And runs into the
down at the
across
20.
20. And that's where we will see Brock Purdy for the first time.
I sure hope
And
not,
we were
David.
watching him on the sideline because it's raining and it's continued to. He put that glove on his right hand. By the way, he had an incredible MVP.
I always in the wet weather, the
He's
discussion for
depending on the rest of
quarterbacks
these,
turns
Lamar
to
Jackson, he just
gloves.
held serve, had a big win earlier today, but I mean, look at these numbers. Anytime you lead a franchise
here in
that's
Bangkok
had
always do a
Joe
couple
Montana,
John Bon
Steve
Jovi
Young,
songs.
the quarterbacks that have played here for the 49ers, and you hold the team records for passing. It's pretty impressive what Purdy has done in just his first full year as a starter.
Get it to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Seam on the right side, and Christian McCaffrey, who led the
Nice
league
little
in basically
game
everything.
from about
And I'm not
5.
even being facetious. He led the league in rushing. He led the
One of
league
the
in
most
scrimmage. He led
exciting
the league
players in the
scrimmage.
National Football
But it's
League.
not just him. That's the crazy thing. You go around their offense, there's just insane weapons all over the place.
They are, and I think the biggest thing about this Kyle Shanahan system is it's the perfect blend of elite talent. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle.
Absolutely veto it if I was in charge.
Player of the year, and a scheme that just does a great job highlighting the strengths of everybody on the field.
Here's Samuel, gets the ball.
Deebo this side with speed, of course.
Deebo Samuel races out to the 40.
First down, Niners.
Quick 15 yards to Samuel.
First down.
They're going to try to stretch. Oh, now Deebo, he's hobbling off.
Deebo looks like
just
he's
came
going
off to the
another
sideline.
speed than everybody
Just
on
a
the
simple
field.
little quick screen. He gets old big number 71, Trent Williams. We're going to say this a lot tonight. Okay, he lost his shoe, so that's why
Limps
he was
off. Oh,
everybody
lost his shoe.
in Niner Nation can take
Ticked
a
off a
deep
wheel.
It's, everyone's like, okay, inhale, exhale. So we'll put that shoe back on. We'll misplay, come on back after that.
We're going to say a lot. 49ers go left, and big number 71, he's a big reason why.
Movement on the left. I think Aaron Banks was a little early.
Ball starts. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Alex Kemp, our referee today, 10th year for him as an official. So, yeah, you talked about left, and that time penalties on Banks. Hard to find anyone better on the left side than Trent Williams, and when they have big plays, it's usually behind big old Trent Williams.
And another thing about this Shanahan offense, it's most teams can only generate points off explosive plays, which are primarily in the passing game. It's the explosive run game that makes every defensive coordinator in the league fear this offense, and everything from there unfolds.
Here Purdy looking to throw.
First and 15 over the middle. Oh! Almost picked off. Savage had to hit him in the hands. That's why Savage plays defense.
Well, you mentioned, look, Purdy's wearing this glove. And again, I'm not saying that's why he threw it. It looks like it came off his hand well. I mean, he threw that ball and hit Savage dead in the chest. I think the ball came out just fine. I just think it's a bad read. I mean, that looks similar to that early bad read against the Ravens on that opening drive. He's got to settle in here, and Savage knows he just gave him one.
Yeah, he could have 2 pick sixes in these playoffs. Second and long instead. Purdy over the middle. There's Samuel. Makes a catch.
Debo.
And absorbs a hit, keeps on going. And he's going to get stacked up out around the 44-yard line. It'll bring up third down. Against his Packers defense, which for...
No, that was Debo.
Now we showed his shoe was out.
Now Debo is down, laying on his back.
Or his shoe came off. This is different. You certainly hope that he's okay. So important to this 49ers attack. Injury timeout here in Santa Clara.
We go to a commercial break. He dropped that, says Kerm. Lost his shoe, says Eddie. So close. Man, they better hope that that Debo isn't hurt for real. He was laying on his back when they went to commercial. That would be a huge lot. Eddie says, so close. Big Zig just kicking my butt, y'all. Absolutely murdering me. Betting is open, y'all. You can pick the winner of the game. Use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. Bet up to 100,000 if you got that many. Choices are 49ers, Packers. Sean says no links. They're my links, bro. 58 likes. Chad says, man, I can't believe he didn't catch that. Go Packers go, says Patriot Roy D. All right, here we go. Back to it. Debo headed to the blue tent.
Coming in on that tackle. Made some contact there, and I'm guessing that's what they're going to go check out.
Debo was walking on his own there, though. Looked like a helmet-to-helmet hit.
Third down and 6 for San Francisco. Four-man rush.
3rd and 6. Purdy under pressure, trying to escape. Sack.
Swarm him with Preston Smith and Kenny Clark.
This front gets a lot of the attention, but this is just purely a coverage check. I mean, take a look. Ayuk, he's in and out, double covered. See Ray McLeod, he's trying to come in on the in-break. Nice job there by Quay Walker. There's just nowhere to go.
It's early in this game.
Brock Purdy, he's trying to buy as much time on third
but
down
I
as he
feel
can,
like the momentum is with the Packers, y'all.
Two of the best pass rushers on this Packers defense, a chance to get home.
On formation.
Mitch Wisnowski will punt it away. Good kick. Jaden Reed way back to get it inside the 10.
Takes it at the 6. Not just one guy.
Nice job by Reed.
Gets out to the 10.
Big hole by his own goal line. So the Packers defense makes a stand. And back comes Jordan Love.
We go to a commercial. Valhalla does the best TikTok dances. I'm a big TikTok dancer, y'all. I get to do what I want, Sean. It's my channel, bro. David says, I agree. Green Bay is playing with confidence. Yeah, I feel like the Niners are kind of chasing it a bit. I agree. I don't think you can afford to get behind by too much in the first place, but especially when the weather is like this. Especially when the weather is like this. I got an ad for solar panels while it's raining here, says Summer Road. I try to keep those ads set at the minimum, y'all, so... Actually, I think it's the medium. Oh, yeah, it's raining. It's raining hard, too, Patriot. $3 Eastern tomorrow. Bucks Lions will be doing that game.
Point toss down the field, set up for a field goal. Now the defense holds and they get it back for their second possession. And a fake. Love stands in, fires over the middle, and it's high and behind Musgrave, the tight end.
Yeah, it's just a great job by Fred Warner. They're counting on him biting on the play action and getting Musgrave behind.
Threw that behind his tight end there.
He's so confident in his speed that you'll see he has so much depth that Jordan Love has no choice but to try to elevate this ball. And you say Fred Warner, he shakes his head and said, rookie, you're not coming.
Warner on coverage there.
Very often against Fred Warner.
He's all-world, made his third All-Pro team this year. Most interceptions for him, a career high. Led all linebackers in interceptions, passes, defense, you name it, and that's a reason why.
2nd and 10, the ball at the 18.
Love to throw again in a tight window, but nothing home, and they get a flag now.
Flag.
Watson, the intended receiver. Gibson was the guy on defense there, and now we'll see. Looks like it's going to be on him.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. Ball placed in spot of the foul. First down.
Yeah, you see Gibson, he's driving that inside. The number 2 receiver there, Watson, he's driving that inside slant, and he just gets there a beat early.
So the second pass interference penalty on this 49ers defense early.
Green Bay says Sheila.
Aaron Jones takes a breather. Patrick Taylor in for him in the backfield. Reed in motion, gets it up.
Handoff going left. He gets blown up.
Played by guess who? Fred Warner.
Warner in on the stop.
When you run those jet sweeps, you're kind of counting on everybody from one side of the defense back not having to block them and just outrun them with your wideout. But I'm telling you, I said it when we started, Fred Warner, he's the most important player on the field, and run or pass. About halfway through the first quarter, a little more than half.
Suafunga hurt for the Niners. Did he go on the IR earlier in the year? I think he did.
2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Another fake for Love. He does have time. Over to Aaron Jones, right in the middle, and hit again by Warner.
Jones gets slobber knocked. at the 30.
His running mate there as well. I mean, how many plays is he going to make in the first quarter? Wow. Brings up third down.
This is not an area where San Francisco's defense has been.
So a third and medium, 3rd and
kind of
6.
in the back third of the league, but they're very good in third and pass. This is right on the border of that. See these two high shell, two safeties. Jordan Love going up to check at the line to try to get into a better run option.
There's Love, pressure coming. Floats one near side, man
Wide open.
Dobbs.
Dobbs.
On the sideline. And Romeo Dobbs with a big one. Charvarius Ward, I think, fell down, and he's got 37 yards.
Yeah, really nice job there by Jordan Love controlling the play.
Dobbs just standing there waiting for the ball.
Playing soft zone.
Ward slipped on the grass.
Shake 7 starts on an inside post. His eyes are holding to safety. He knows exactly where he's going with the ball. Ward falls down, and that's an easy third down conversion. That's not typical of a San Francisco defense.
Dobbs had 6 catches, 151 yards, and a touchdown last week against Dallas.
Another fake. Love some pressure and just going to ground it.
Love throws it into the ground as Bosa was running at him. Flag comes down late.
I thought Aaron Jones was in there in that mix if they're going to call grounding.
Yeah, the question is it defensive holding? It looked like Armstead. Nope, they're going to call grounding. Oh, illegal man downfield.
Ineligible downfield, offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still first
5-yarder.
That makes more sense because I thought I saw Aaron Jones in there.
1:59 remaining in the first quarter.
Ryan, the right guard. And so the first penalty on Green Bay as we play under 2 minutes ago in this first quarter. They've controlled it for most of the quarter. 87 total yards, got a field goal on the opening drive.
Bosa winded, y'all. Bosa is winded. 1st and 15. Itch going left.
Gets a block from Reed, and Wilson will try to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Hey, it's not too late to play today's Fox Super 6 free-to-play game. Download the Fox Sports app right now. Enter for free for a chance to win your share of $10,000 in weekly cash prizes.
I don't think so. Do you think so, Kubler? Do you think Shanahan would be in danger if they lost?
Had that calf injury against Washington a few weeks ago. And checking on the thigh as well, just keeping him loose. Did not play week 18, so he's had a couple weeks to rest it.
All right, they're massaging McCaffrey on the sideline there.
Green Bay's done this a lot now. They come
that
out
injured
with 2
hip.
tight ends. You see, they bring Oren Burks. They bring a third linebacker and play base defense.
Pressure on Love, gets rid of it to Wilson. He's got room. Emmanuel Wilson gets a block up near a first down, and he should have it. Great block from Tucker Kraft to spring him. And good awareness from Love to get rid of that before he got drilled. And now at the end of that play, Kraft, who had that block, is injured, and they come to check on him. Packers on the move again. Injury timeout for Tucker Kraft.
We go to a commercial break. I got room. Come on, Mr. Summer come under my umbrella, says Dab Dave. 45 in the chat. Illa, hey. Losing at home to the 7th seed, 1 and done. Just as bad as McCarthy, and everyone wanted him fired, says T. Kubler. You got a point. But no, I don't think so. Lakeland says, can I come under the umbrella? We're giving a 36 in the house. watch this Masked Singer show?
He's kind of the one-man screen, but watch Drake Greenlaw. Watch the violence and how physical he plays through that block of Kraft. You can see they were checking on that left eye and looked like he just needed a minute to kind of collect himself.
Yeah, he just went into the 10 right now, too, so they'll check him out. But that play did get a first down on a nice
First and
design
10
and
from the 23.
Big drop. First read not there. Here comes Nick Bosa.
Bosa chasing Love.
Floats it out of there.
Incomplete, thrown out of bounds.
That time, and it brings up second down.
When you study this San Francisco defense, KB, we've known for years just they've been a front and a linebacker dominated unit. But when Steve Wilks came here, a little bit more of a secondary influence. So we mentioned Travaris Ward had his first Pro Bowl appearance. He's had the best season of his career. They're a lot more multiple in their coverages, a lot more variety. These last couple snaps, he's done a nice job changing the looks.
What is the perception of Cousins outside of the Vikings organization? Pitch coming this way. Jones probably just shy of the first. 49ers are back in the red zone.
We showed you Dontavian Wicks doing it. Now watch Christian Watson. That's Chase Young. I mean, that's a former second, third overall pick. I mean, that's a big-time defensive end, and now we've seen Bosa and Chase Young.
The trade deadline acquisition of the Niners from the Redskins.
Green Bay,
Commanders, sorry.
Third down in the early going. This is a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 is a down and distance. Niners need to get him off the field, hold him to a field goal here, or go down 10.
And that'll take us to the end of this first quarter.
All right, we are through one.
Entire quarter. They've got the lead after one. Make it 3-0.
We are through one, headed to the second quarter, y'all. Kyle Shanahan supposedly loves Cousins from when he coached him on the Skins. Like I said, y'all, Cousins is a free agent. What's going on with the Niners, says Chad. I'm telling y'all, this weather is having an effect. And all it takes is one slip. The Packers are down here because of that cornerback that slipped. And that's what kind of game this is going to be. This game is going to be one of those games where the slip and fall or slippery fingers, that make him throw it the wrong way. Anyone can come under the umbrella, says Damn Dave. Purdy will probably win NFL MVP this year, so no Cousins, says Steven Richter. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's all overstated. I do think Atlanta might be interested in him. I personally am indifferent at this point. All right, here we go.
Outstanding. Verizon Business, the official private wireless network of NFL coast-to-coast communications. Right now, Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I kind of
3-0 lead over Kyle Shanahan's.
Maybe sign a bridge quarterback. One of these guys that's going to be available. Try to get Fields.
Gives to
Jones up the middle. I don't know if he got it, y'all. So decision time likely for the Packers.
I don't know. I think it's a no-brainer. I think they're going to try to get right up on the ball here, go fast. Looks like
Packers line up.
That's what they're going to do.
Quarterback sneak.
The middle, boy, is it close.
I don't think he got
Based
it.
on the official at the top of the screen,
I think this is going to be a turnover on
he
down.
was short of that first down red line. Yeah, take a look here. Armstead, he gets good penetration. All right,
He was
looked
passed.
to me like he got there.
They'll challenge it if they don't get the call.
Yeah, Green Bay signaling they got there. The officials are backing everybody off. They're presumably going to measure this.
Yeah, look. Eric Armstead, he got great penetration. He got the initial contact on Jordan Love. And
well, right there, you can see they didn't get the best of spots. And now we'll see what the measurement looks like.
This looks like, from the chain, it looks like it's going to be short.
All right, so it's short. Turnover on downs, but you got to think the Packers will challenge.
All right, so it is short. 49ers will take over. They will look at this.
We'll move the $1 million football for now.
But right now, it appears the 49ers defense makes a big stand.
Wow, y'all.
Let's look at it one more time from this angle.
Yeah, see Armstead, that's that right arm. Greenlaw hits him right in the chops. We'd like to see Jordan Love be a little bit lower, kind of ride the back of his offensive lineman. It is so close. See LaFleur, he doesn't like the spot.
We did a whole video on this on the channel about why is the NFL
I don't think they could overturn that.
still using
and so the 49ers with a massive stand on 4th and 1.
sticks and chains to determine where the ball is.
Debo Samuel's back in the game. Here's Purdy on a rollout. Gets George Kittle involved and makes a catch. And Kittle up near
There is
the first
technology
down.
out there
Well, Matt LaFleur
that could measure literally to the centimeter where that football is.
Absolutely. So look, there's Eric Armstead. He gets in, and then tell you what, Greenlaw hit him right in the chin. Now you're going to see LaFleur. He's saying that's a bad
Kick the field goal. They might regret that.
You did that well. You slowed down your cadence there. Spot. Well done.
Why are we still using sticks and chains in 2024? But it hurt the Packers, so I'm all for it.
2nd and 1 after Kittle got nice. Here's Purdy. Back and a low throw. Try to get it.
Purdy, a horrible throw to McCaffrey, incomplete.
And bring up 3rd down. So interesting, Purdy started the game with a glove on. He has since taken it off.
All right, y'all. Sorry you had to watch me eat.
Note, it has kind of subsided with the rain here, so I wonder if that'll just go as the rain comes and goes.
Yeah, you can still see that ball's got a little...
It looks wet.
It looks a little damp.
It looks a little wet. By making Belichick go through a second interview. They may be pissing him off.
The glove is like a last resort. They're not.
Is that what's going on there?
15, 20 minutes of throwing a wet ball with the glove in practice.
Why not use a laser? Absolutely.
As opposed to all the reps with the bare hand.
And now they're going to do a quarterback sneak.
First down up the middle.
Going to pick up the first down. Aaron's
They can literally put a sensor in the football
A lot going on. Let's talk about
and
Brock
plot it
Purdy.
on a football field.
With the glove at Iowa State during the rain. Remember,
all they got to do is have something above the field.
It started to downpour. He had a little bit of trouble.
Or in the stadium that can triangulate position.
Against Philadelphia late in November, it was
and they literally could tell within centimeters
wear the glove. We see
where the
it's
football
lightened
is.
up. He's opted not to. So that's something that'll be interesting to see if he does throughout this game. Defense,
he was washed up as a coach. He should have retired when Brady left for campus his damn day. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. McCaffrey.
Not much there.
It's a gain of 2.
With a solid wrap tackle, McCaffrey on a short game. You know, it was wild. You know, listen to Aaron, and they're all changing cleats. So watching while the Packers were driving, it was almost like a pregame. All the guys are warming up and they're throwing and they're doing stuff that they do an hour for the game. Which is exactly what Matt LaFleur. Take a look. So from here, it looks like these are just different bottoms. So sometimes they're molded. They're like a rubber molded bottom.
Look at all the different cleats lined up.
They can wear screw-in cleats
on the sideline.
A little bit longer and dig into the surface a little bit better. So I'm sure some guys are going to pick whatever they feel most comfortable. Probably be a variety of all those different options.
McCaffrey again. Breaks a tackle.
Christian McCaffrey, good hard running.
So where you going, buddy?
We'll see where they put it down.
Thor don't like it when I yell, chat. He don't like it. We got a little pushing and shoving here. Ayuk against one of the Packers.
Mentioned wide receivers blocking in the run game. We showed you a couple great examples for Green Bay, and now Ayuk and the slot corner Nixon kind of trying to.
I like the human aspect of the game. I think it's important to keep the human aspect, says Chad.
Extracurricular.
3rd and 1.
I don't know. Is the chain gang a human aspect? McCaffrey left side, first down, Niners.
First down.
Well, he showed you while the Packers are driving, they were working on McCaffrey's calf and his thigh, and he just decided to do himself.
Well, streaming, you better have a doctor check that out, says Kubler. They'll have to get the ball in the right spot first, says Marcus.
You got to think.
No, you don't even you don't even base it on the official's mark.
These guys warmed up.
You base it on where the player was when he passed the first down marker or did not. You could literally have an alarm when the ball passed that spot. That could be projected onto the TV the moment it passed the first down marker. Incomplete, intended for McCaffrey out of the backfield.
McCaffrey was open, but he was getting drilled.
Don't yell, go Thor, says Walter.
Yeah, the offensive line's going left. They have nobody accounted for here. Campbell's coming off the offense's right side. Brock Purdy just knocked in there to the left to McCaffrey on the choice route. And
ooh, Purdy took a hit there, y'all. Took an absolute hit. All right, 11:02 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 2nd and 10 for the Niners.
See some pressure on Purdy early on in this one. Play clock winding down. Get the play off.
Purdy with time over the middle. Caught!
Into Green Bay territory.
First down.
His first reception today.
First down.
All the things that Brock Purdy has done and brought to this offense now in his second year as a
the
starter
chain, the whole
is his
run out
ability
there,
to play from empty.
hold the chain, great TV, says Richter.
Really good in a muddy pocket. In motion, McCaffrey back there caused a little misdirection, and that's probably the best ball we've seen Purdy throw here early today in the first half. On time.
Red siren like a goal in hockey, says Kubler.
They live there in the middle third of the field. That's where Purdy does most of his damage.
Right side, Ayuk.
His first catch and the crowd reacts.
First down again. Niners moving it.
Has a 49ers first down.
First down.
Well, hey, it's a win for fans and a win for football.
A fan of the chain gang as well.
Merger is official. The United Football League will begin play
You
March
can't rely
30th.
on these old refs' eyesight. Are you kidding me? Says Scott Williams.
Taking on the XFL champion Arlington Renegades. The United Football League this spring.
I'm just telling you, the technology's there, y'all, for them to know where on the field the football is at all times.
Brandon Ayuk, who has
it takes 3
best
sensors.
season
You've
of
seen
his
it in
young
soccer.
career, gets involved, and now Deebo Samuel, who's been in and out a couple times, looks like he's going back to get checked out.
Headed to the locker room.
10th play of this drive for San Francisco. Fake to McCaffrey. Purdy looking downfield.
Purdy throws it near side, incomplete. Nobody home.
Yeah, they're trying to sneak McCaffrey.
Wow, the way the Packers played last week versus this week just proved the Cowboys were overrated, says Lakeland.
Got caught up or whatnot, but it didn't look like there was anybody in the vicinity of that pass.
No, there wasn't anybody.
62 likes, y'all. Can we get 100 by the half? I don't know. With 41 in the chat.
There, I'm not sure if there was a miscommunication. Who knows? But it didn't work out either way. All told, it's 2nd down.
Niners are moving them chains. Yep.
McCaffrey again, right up the gut.
McCaffrey, breaks the tackle.
By McCaffrey, got through Wyatt there.
8 of 5.
And he's going to pick up 4, maybe
These
5.
teams are hating each other already. They're going to be really nasty
a lot of times
by the end of this one.
A lot of guys in the box. Other teams say, well, we're not going to run. 49ers don't care how many guys. They'll run if 10 guys are in the box.
Yeah, and they actually take the entire course. I thought it was really interesting. Kyle Shanahan said a lot of teams, when they face one single high safety and then what they call heavy boxes, they have one more than you can block. A lot of teams all season long, they
low
just
flying ducks.
He goes, I'm not
in the Valhalla Sports Talk studios, y'all. Beware.
Run against those heavy boxes, because come playoff time, I'm not letting defenses
3rd and 5.
dictate my play call from their coverage look.
3rd down. Blitz is coming. Purdy has a block.
Purdy time. Touchdown, Kittle.
Down, San Francisco.
Hey, a $5 Valhalla Holla from Walter Scott. Super sticker. Thank you so much, Walter. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, my man. Savage Youngboy, who wants a Packers versus Lions matchup? Not me. Not hating on you, and also gives your players a rest. Extra point is good. 32-yarder. Purdy to Kittle. And the Niners take the lead. And AI Valhalla is excited about it, y'all. He is absolutely excited. Moving the chains is better than eating a laser, says Steven Richter. I don't agree. All right, there's Walter Scott's $5 Valhalla Holla, says Bravo. Thank you so much, buddy. Dono Hype in the chat. There's the extra, says Chad. Yeah, extra point was good. Walter pushing for MVP of the stream, says Dad Dave. Shelby says, way to go, Walter. Shelby Minnick in the house, her second stream in a row, like many others. Summer Ogue, Richter, Sheila and Dab Dave. What a community we got here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Theo! AI Val had a wardrobe change. Does he have a virtual closet for his clothes? I imagine. Just like Call of Duty, just changing the loadout, Theo. Changing the old loadout. I'm thinking, Theo, I might have to end my PlayStation subscription because I don't ever get on there. I don't ever get on that damn thing, and I don't have no time for it. So dinner is done. Sorry to the folks that left because I had my dinner. The UFL, the United Football League, combination of the XFL and USFL starts March 30th. I doubt I'll be doing those games. We're going to be busy watching that Dodger baseball.
That drive, San Francisco putting it together, really grinding it out until that big play. And Purdy was
behind the arc streaming tonight as well. He's a good guy, man.
And the rain is starting to come on down again. So we have that little
all right, rain coming down again.
Is over.
Kick away, $1 million football
Nixon,
to the hated Packers.
From the 25. Back to the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, a little unconventional look here. You're going to see they bring 6
Theo's is mind blown.
So it leaves them 5, but instead of Johnson,
how long it's been since I've been on there, dude? 2 months?
He comes down to double IU.
Is that $20 a month?
Man. Purdy has all day. The blitz doesn't get home.
Are you still playing? You're probably like a level 7,000 now.
George Kittle can do that to you. A little frustration. And Brock Purdy says, there you go. We did that a lot. Now
all right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Packers from the 25. Love going deep. Wide open again. Cover these fools.
Jaden Reed didn't have a touch last week. That's his second today, and that one goes for 27.
Quick is playing the Kings tonight.
Really
what
nice
team is he playing for?
Musgrave, the tight end. He's the one who clears
Lakeland
out the backside.
Dodgers.
Logan Ryan, the safety, gets taken deep, and it just opens up a wide open zone on the backside there for Jaden Reed. And
what was the game?
Nice first down shot there. That's where Green Bay needs to take advantage of first down pass.
27-yard gain to Reed.
Protect, play action, fake reverse. Take some pressure off your offensive line. Play action on early downs.
8:02 clock running, second quarter.
Jones gets out of Fred Warner.
Jones.
Avoids a couple more. What a run from Aaron Jones.
Avoiding tackles, he'll be real close to another Packer first down.
That was some job.
Kind of ran through a gauntlet there. I mean, he ran
Clicks
through
on the Rangers
two of the
now.
best players in the league. Fred Warner, nope. Runs away from Bosa, and then Ambry Thomas. He still can't put an edge on the defense.
He went from one big city to another, huh?
Talked earlier in the broadcast, Aaron Jones has been as good as any back last 4 or 5 weeks of the season, including last week.
King's struggling right now.
Him healthy and fresh.
Kings had that record for road wins, and then absolutely crapped the bed after their goalie got injured. Run up the middle, first down, and more.
And then some. First down. And it's a dynamic like that they didn't have. You know, Aaron Jones, we had them week 1. He had a great game against the Bears. He got hurt and really was never the same for a good portion of the year. He missed 5 games.
Anyone cover the Packers says Lakeland.
Shoulder back, and then he came back the last few games of the regular season. And then he got
49er defense looks like it's about a step and a half slower than the Packers, to me.
Prefer not to lose him for that stretch there in the regular
Jones
season,
has 10 rushes, 50 yards, 5 yards a clip. That gets it done in the NFL. Love skirts out right. Oh, gets hit hard on the sideline. There'll probably be a flag there.
And it was a legal hit inbounds, but
legal hit, they say. And we got some fisticuffs.
And now a flag comes out.
Flag comes out.
He was involved with Josh Myers, the Packers center.
Another flag comes out.
It's coming down. It's cool weather out.
Playoff football, y'all. Lots on the line. A trip to the NFC Championship game.
In the green. It's not a late hit. I know it looks bad on the Packers bench, but Dean, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but that contact was clearly in the playing field, inside the sideline. No?
Absolutely. The contact starts inbounds. There's nothing out of bounds. That's a legal hit at the sideline.
But the penalty was after that.
Of course, yeah. The penalty now was the reaction to the hit on Love on the sideline.
But it's funny, just
after
the way
the play was over, we had fouls by both teams. Personal foul, San Francisco number 5. Personal foul, Green Bay number 71. They offset.
Flag them all, says Kubler.
Yeah, that's the referee's first step, right, Dean? First step, when things get out of line, we're going to call offsetting penalties, set the tone, don't make one team necessarily be punished more than the other, and try to regain now after we've seen
36 clock running, second quarter. Frisco up by 4. Packers threatening. 2nd and 7. Love in the shotgun. Jones to his left. Thrown this side. An old dude gets blown up. Slobber knocker. Incomplete pass.
That was supposed to be a run play, and then they just have a little tag here on the outside. Dobbs has to go get him. He's just waiting. He's too patient there. He's got to go take that fight to Lenore.
Violent collision there. Going to make it 3rd down.
See where that hit's coming from. And
look at the spit flying out of these players' helmets. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 31.
Key here for Love.
Love in the shotgun, running back in front of him to his left.
Take a sack.
Pressure up the middle. Love steps away.
Love throws it. Caught by Dobbs. First down, Pack.
From Jordan Love, and it's a first down inside the 10.
First down.
You talk about an unbelievable throw. Great job there by Dobbs. Keeping his feet in bounds.
Well. Just every goalie in this league
last week, and a bunch of critical moments early in the game on 3rd down. Dobbs is who Jordan Love looked to against Dallas and comes up with another big 3rd down conversion here.
Had to settle for a field goal on their opening drive.
Kings don't happen to be in Phoenix on Tuesday night, do they?
20 of 21, as a matter of fact.
I guess it's impossible to get into a Coyote game. Right up the middle.
Upended by Lenore again. So it's 2nd down and goal. Back to that Love throw. I was asking him, you know, some of these throws you're making.
5:34, clock running.
He's like, look, I know there are some quarterback sins we talk about, but honestly,
Love is 9 for 14, 117 yards.
Great off platform, setting his feet. The days of a quarterback just having concrete feet, standing in the pocket.
Arcio checks into the chat. What's up, Eddie?
You can't help help your offensive line against these front rushers. You can't play in this league.
Are we hearing the Ducks, y'all? Tell me if you hear the Ducks.
2nd and goal. Fake. Pressure. Love in trouble, gets rid of it. Jones somehow caught it, but he's going to lose yards.
Weird catch by Jones. Still lose yardage on the play.
He's going to go backwards, and it's 3rd and goal.
And after almost every play, there's pushing and shoving from both teams.
Something Jordan Love has been really good at all year is, even in the face of pressure like here, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league avoiding sacks. And when you take those negative plays away from a defense, it just allows your offense to stay on track and not find themselves behind the sticks.
Third and goal from the 11. Jones empties. Love running, going for it. Back of the end zone. Incomplete, no flags.
Was the closest receiver.
No flags.
But again, the Packers on a big drive denied in the red zone.
Shaq goes silent on me with 46 up in here.
Scoring touchdowns. This week, 0 for 3. But now they're going to try and salvage 3 out of this.
Here we go. Packers going to line up for the field goal.
Second field goal try. He's got one from 29 yards earlier, and this will be the exact same distance.
Wax is Lakeland. Right hash mark, 29-yard attempt.
Low snap. It is down. It is up and good. Oh, what a job that time by Whelan. That was a snap that was on the ground. He picked it up, and Carlson put it through. Packers.
All right, we go to a commercial break. 49ers 7, Packers 6. 67 likes, y'all. 67 likes with 43 in the chat. That isn't a bad ratio. Let's do some shout-outs. Where's everybody from in the chat, y'all? Tell me where you're from, where you're watching this game, and who is your NFL team. Crazy Game says Lakeland. Sorry I was away. I thought I heard a duck. Maybe flying, bro. I think I'm going to have to take a trip at the half. I think I would have to go get my duck exterminator at the half. Playing in the rain can irritate the hell out of you, says Ricker. How much time left on the clock? Currently, 4:09 remaining in the second quarter. Packers field goal cuts the lead to a single point. John says, "The Bills." Garden Grove, Cali Rams fan, says Summer Obe. Far North Texas for Kubler. Thousand Oaks, Cali. Packers fan, go Pack go, says Eddie. Purple People Eaters team, Kubler. Omaha, Skull Vikes, says Brandon B. Watching the game in Yakima, Washington, Vikings. Southern Oregon, right over here, says Sid for Braves. Jackson, Mississippi, up in here. He reps the Cowboys. Does Clayton Lockhart. Bangkok, Thailand, via Long Beach, California. Rams fan for Steven Richter. Back to it. 10 plays, 64 yards. Took 4:33 off the clock.
Goal. And so Green Bay 4 for 4
resulted
in the red zone
in a field goal.
Against Dallas last week, 0 for 3 in the red zone today. So that's a big difference. They're moving the ball.
Drink the water there,
just
says TQ. We're to Clayton.
But all that being said, it's a 1-point game. 49ers will get it back with 4:09 to
nice.
go in this first half. Divisional playoffs
Sin
on
City,
Fox.
Skulls, says John.
Saturday night.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's been just about all this first
All right,
half.
$1 million football back to the Niners.
Ray McLeod will take a knee. 49ers will come out from the 25 down.
Kick out at the 25.
And the 49ers taking the field right now without Deebo Samuel. Here's a look at the hit he suffered. We saw him on the ground for
so Deebo was a helmet-to-helmet hit right in the ear hole.
Going into the blue tent there. We saw him go into the locker locker room early. They are saying he is questionable to return, Kev, with a shoulder injury. You see the athletic training
Shoulder
staff
injury,
working on
though.
him. Remember, he missed 2 games this year, weeks 7 and 8, with a shoulder injury as well.
Well, Aaron, that's a pretty big deal because with him on the field, the 49ers average over 7 yards a play. Without him, they're under 6.
1st and 10 from the 25.
Thanks, Aaron.
McCaffrey going left. Tries to get the edge. His short gain took him all the way to the sideline.
And Preston Smith. On the Thursday night before Super Bowl 58, the NFL's brightest
I forget who got opening kickoff, Chad. I forget.
2023 season. Tune in to NFL Honors Thursday, February 8th, 9 Eastern on CBS.
Millers, Reggie, and Cheryl,
NFL Network.
Barry, and Bobby Bonds is Dad Dave.
Green Bay has had the ball.
Walter checking in from the
kept
Lower
49ers
Peninsula.
off the field. One big play, the 32-yard touchdown.
Everyone knows
to
I'm a
George
Chiefs
Kittle.
fan, says Dad Dave.
But they've only had 4 plays in Packers territory.
2nd and 9.
Theme of this first half.
Purdy 6 for 10, 91 yards and a touchdown. Jennings the catch. First down, Niners.
With a catch and run, it picks up the first and 12 more yards.
And when we talked to Brock Purdy, we asked him, we said, you know, Kyle Shanahan hasn't run this.
Feels to me like this Packer secondary is suspect, y'all. It feels to me like this secondary is suspect.
I feel very comfortable spreading the defense out.
I know they're dropping at least 8 in the box for McCaffrey.
You're usually
But
seeing all these really condensed, tight Kyle Shanahan formations like you see here.
I would drink water in
And all of a
Mexico
sudden you
before
go
I drink
empty,
water
you
in
spread it
Jackson,
out. It's a
Mississippi.
very
Says
different
Lockhart.
look for a defense to handle.
Sounds like Jeff has to go drop some mud. Perhaps. To the left.
After he picks up about 2.5, and you know they had used check-in motion.
Packers
That
pretty
Kittle
sure had
motion.
the
A lot
ball
of
first.
fullback today in this
I
game
thought
so
so.
far.
Yeah, they're running, coming into this drive, they've run it.
So this would be
60%,
big
so
here.
it's 21
2:32
personnel,
clock
so it's
running,
2 receivers
second
and
quarter.
Kittle, and then it's McCaffrey.
Niners up by 1.
And the reason they want to do
So
it
they'd
is
like to
Deebo
score
Samuel,
here and
he's
then
getting
come
back
out
to
for the
the
second half.
locker room. That's
Deebo
a
already headed back
tough
to the
sight
locker
for a
room
Niner
again.
fan, and obviously for him, but to finish that thought, they want to make Green Bay, you see it again, they're here. They want to make Green Bay declare. This time they're playing at nickel. 4 down linemen. The last time they had 5
Green
down
Bay
linemen.
had it first, is Chad.
And they're going to let this go to the 2-minute warning.
All right,
They'll have
2-minute
to play,
warning.
and
2-minute
they
warning
will
of the
not.
first
Rain
half.
has been a factor in this one. It's been raining almost the entire half. 49ers.
And we go to a commercial break to rainy nights. Yeah, that rain really coming down in Santa Clara right now. Really coming down. We picked up 1 subscriber, so we're at 14,240. And we got 120 on the member side. If we get to 100 likes, I will gift a Valhalla Sports Talk membership. Yeah, Dave, very good game so far. Sid for Brains, I've been to Pittsburgh, Parksburg, Brattleboro, Colorado, Ellenburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, El Dorado. Was I supposed to read those? Come on now, bro. Snowing at my house right now, says Chad. If that was Green Bay, that would be snow coming down, says Divid. So tomorrow, do we have weather games tomorrow? I suppose the Kansas City game, well, that's Detroit, right? So no. No, wait, Kansas City versus Buffalo. So that could be weather, right? And then, of course, the other game taking place in Detroit. So they got a dome there in Detroit. Let's go Niners, says Sean. And that Kansas City game is the late one.
To
Chili.
Octavian Wicks as Green Bay rolled to a wild card win.
Hello, Connie, tax expert from Intuit. I'm Valhalla. Divisional rounds, quarterbacks, round drafted. Stroud first, Jackson first, Mahomes first, Allen first. So 4 of the 8 were drafted in the first round.
The playoff veteran right now.
Of course, Purdy, last pick of that draft.
Underneath McCaffrey now. He's got a first down.
McCaffrey, first down, Niners.
Walker brings him down. And now a really important time in this game.
Yeah, so no matter
both teams with all 3 timeouts.
Shanahan was going to defer. He wants to own this middle 4 minutes, end of the second quarter, beginning of the third.
By the way, the pack is doing all right, says Divid.
So this was always how it was going to align, regardless of the coin toss. With that first down pickup there to McCaffrey, now...
So you got to think the Niners would like to get points and leave no time on this clock.
Possession of this half.
Quick throw, McCaffrey in space. Has a couple blockers set up if he gets to the edge and dancing around. Good
McCaffrey so elusive, y'all.
He's ended up picking up 5 yards. Didn't look like there was a lot
5-yard
there,
gain.
But he made it happen.
Did you see the presser Bowles was having for the game, and the reporter asked how he planned for the Detroit's cold weather?
Kind of season
I did see that.
Absolutely. And really, the story of this game.
That was pretty funny.
Early in the game, talking about how good both these offenses are and how well these quarterbacks have played all season.
Bowles was like,
it's really been the defenses. The defenses
are
of
you
both
dumb,
49ers and
stupid,
Packers
or dumb?
They've been the story here in the first half.
With no Deebo Samuel, Chris Conley in at wide receiver for 49ers, top of the screen.
And up the middle.
Working his way near first down, but it's going to be 2 yards.
McCaffrey going to be short here.
As we tick towards a minute left in this first
1:10
down.
clock running.
And Green Bay's more than welcome to let the clock run out.
Both teams are holding on to these timeouts.
And Kyle Shanahan, he's trying to play a numbers game here. He wants to make sure he's not too aggressive. This is a critical. He's
yeah,
not
I
quite
saw
in
that
field goal range.
TQ.
So
That
once
was
he's
funny.
in field goal range and he knows he has points with 3 timeouts, now he can really turn it up and try to get 7. But until he's in field goal range, he wants to make sure this drive does not end with Green Bay possessing the ball.
3rd and 2. 4 on the play clock.
Wow, and now they take it all the way down and call a timeout.
So
with
timeout,
32 seconds
Niners.
left. We'll decide here what they're going to
30
call.
seconds in length.
So what is coming up the Verizon halftime?
30-second timeout, y'all. We just got a good day of rain, says Dab Dave. Valhalla Sports Talk swag, y'all. On that link, you can check it out at the half. That's why it was funny, Sean.
Go 3rd down.
That's why the whole question was funny.
And the 49ers, they could attempt a field goal here. Jake Moody in pregame was good from 58 in this direction.
Bowles actually took it easy on her.
Necessarily for that play. I'd like to get at least a little closer. They need 2 yards for a first.
Shotgun formation.
Ready to throw.
Left side caught. First down.
And a completion to Jennings again. And again, with Deebo Samuel out, he could play big in the rest of this game. And a timeout by the 49ers, their second.
Niners take their second.
So now 1 timeout, 26 seconds left. What's the mindset here?
Yeah, so with that 1 timeout, you can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. We're going to go to break. We'll cover it when we come back.
A quick commercial break.
1-point game, final minute of this.
I can't tell you how unexcited I am about that. It's a good game. Packers had kicked that field goal instead of going for it. They'd have the lead. Truth. A dome is a roof supported by the outside walls of a structure, says T. Kubler. Lakeland says this has been a good game as General 4 is having nightmares on the love seat. Hey, Valhalla and everyone. Bang, bang, Niner gang. What's up, Miss Sarah? Sarah Small, member, in the house. So we dropped to 30 in the chat, y'all. Why are you leaving? We got definitions of domes going on in the chat. Let's go, man. Where else you gonna get that in the chat? Go Pack Go, says Eddie. Not much, damn Dave, says Sarah. Chillaxing is Miss Sarah. What is this crap? They got like a bachelor. It's going to be a moot. What is this? Farmer wants a wife. Who watches that? Sarah. Who watches that?
GM John Lynch behind the heavy raindrops. 28 seconds.
It almost
left,
looks like
49ers
snow.
Yeah, so the conversation Kyle Shanahan's had
as you look at Lynch there.
He's got one timeout.
28 seconds left.
Play, you'll take your time
Niners
out,
with one timeout. Ball sits on the 38.
End zone shot, and then you can settle for 3.
Purdy to throw it. Has time.
Over the middle, caught McCaffrey. Down at the 30.
And George Kittle screaming at his guys to get back to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to take their timeout. They still want to keep it. They're going to spike it.
All right, we spike it at 2nd and 1.
They had to rush back.
Yeah,
14 seconds to go.
Nearest part, there's no formation. You don't have to worry about. You just have to make sure it's a legal formation.
Tattoos guy checks in, says hit that like and sub.
Now on 3rd down is they can
I don't
still
watch that
throw
crap,
the ball
Sarah.
anywhere on the field or run it. Probably not going to run it. Try to get a little bit of a chunk. Take your time out. Hopefully have enough time. Shot at the end zone for 6. If not, field goal
Tattoos
takes
guy
you
and
to
asked, do you think the Niners open it up after the half? I do.
In this direction early. So this is
I think they have to. They better hope that Deebo can come back.
Extra point and a short field goal in that game.
3rd and 1.
Hasn't had an opportunity yet tonight except for the extra point.
14 seconds.
Winding down. If they get it off here, Green Bay, I think, calls timeout.
Yeah, Green Bay. They're messing with me at this point, y'all.
And with that, we'll be right back after this message.
The first rule of marketing.
They're messing with me, y'all. I love the response from Sarah. I didn't know if you were going to catch that. I took a shot there, Sarah. I didn't even know if you were going to catch it. All right, here we go.
At 10 on the field there, so Nelly just
he's got an eye like a
looking
hawk.
out.
All right, 40 in this live stream, y'all. If you're new, hit the subscribe.
Left. 49ers in field goal range. They
if we like it up, if we get to 100, I'll give a membership out. Yeah, gambling is over. No more gambling unless you're betting the winner of the game. Slots, dice, duels. Confiscated by the Popo.
Here's Purdy. Looking far side.
Left side, incomplete.
Ayuk was the closest, but that nowhere near him. Up comes 4th down, and that'll mean a field goal try. And so here comes the rookie from Michigan,
a bunch of
Moody,
baloney.
will have his first
Sarah.
field goal attempt of the playoffs.
Eddie says, "Oh no."
Hey, pretty good season. He just didn't have a lot of opportunities. He only had 25 field goal
Yep,
attempts.
VST rated yesterday. Black trucks. They came in there and took all of our slot machines, our dice, and our dueling equipment.
Trying to extend to a 4-point lead.
So you can just bet on the winner of the game, Packers or 49ers.
And now the Packers going to call another timeout.
Packers take another timeout just to toy with me.
Well, these two coaches know each other really well. They're connected.
We were running it without a license.
They've been together for 8 years on the same staffs in Houston.
All right, they're playing music. Can't do that. I might be wearing glasses when you see me next, y'all. My contact is trying to escape from my eye hole.
A little love. It's like the Jedi and the Padawan getting together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Bring them all in there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That Shanahan tree,
It's going to be a 48-yard attempt.
Here's Moody. Field goal kick is tipped.
Tipped.
And it's no good.
No good.
Wooden got his hands on it.
Niners get no points before the half.
Yeah, It looked like that one came out a little low. He didn't get a ton of penetration.
So still 5 seconds to go.
Straight up. Typically, you want to get 2 or 3 yards of push before you go vertical.
Yeah, blocked at the line.
Right at the line of scrimmage, and Colby Wood in there, number 96. He's able to get that
Hit him
big
right in
hand up on it.
the ring and the one next to the pinky
Big stop
finger.
there for this Green Bay defense.
Yeah, sure
No,
was.
middle and ring.
So Wooden gets the field goal block. First time Moody's had one blocked.
All right, so the Packers going to just kneel down and go to the half here.
That's a huge play for the Packers considering the 49ers.
All right, so we are at the half. 49ers 7, Green Bay 6. Stupid Packers should have kicked a field goal earlier. This is TQ winner. Baby size tees, Val swag going for the small fans. Yeah, we got some baby stuff in there for the Rhodes Children's. You had a casino, says Lakeland? Well, kinda. Kinda. All right, I'm gonna turn on this music. Okay, I'm gonna bring in these cheerleaders. And I'm going to be gone for a little while, y'all. I'm going to be gone. Don't miss me while I'm gone. Keep hitting them hearts. Keep hitting the hundreds. Good game, says Divot. But I'll be back in a few, y'all. All right, y'all, I am back mic side. See where we're at here, y'all. All right, just shy of 300 views, 68 likes, 14,240 on the subscriber side, 120 on the V-Homie side. Halftime. And a low-scoring one, 7-6. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? Not me. Let's go NFC North, says Nufo. Not me. I didn't say that. Jordan Love proving himself. Legit quarterback, says Jay Ramirez. Yep, and it makes me ill. Physically ill. All right, doubleheader tomorrow on the channel. Tampa Bay versus Detroit. 3 o'clock Eastern start time. And then Kansas City versus Buffalo. 6:30. So another doubleheader tomorrow here on Valhalla Sports Talk. We might not get the views, but nobody does these watch parties like Valhalla Sports Talk. Nobody in the game. Best show on earth, in my opinion. I am, of course, biased. Nacho cheese and pretzel time. No way, bro. No way. All right, earlier today here on VST, the Ravens punched their ticket to the AFC Championship game, a 34-10 shellacking of the Texans. The Cinderella season is over for the other Texas team. Let's take a quick look at the stats for today's contest. These timeouts lined up before I forget. $71 likes. Appreciate it, y'all. All right, we'll start out this time with the box score. Here is the scoring by quarter. 7:22 of the first. Anders Carlson, a 29-yard field goal, made it 3-0 Packers. 8:42 of the second. Kittle, a 32-yard touchdown pass from Brock Purdy. Moody's extra point made it 7-3 Niners. And then 4:09 of the second. Carlson, another 29-yarder to match his earlier one, makes it 7-6. Niners at the end there of that first half had a chance at a field goal, but it was blocked. And here's your box score. Love, 10 for 16, 115, no touchdowns. Jones, their leading rusher, 11 for 49. And Dobbs, 2 for 60, is their leading receiver. For the Niners, Purdy, 10 for 16, 125 and 1. McCaffrey, 9 for 33 on the ground. And Jennings, 3 receptions, 33 yards. Kittle, 2 for 41 and a tutty. Let's take a look at the team stats. Here we go. Total yards, 174 to 153 in favor of the Packers. Blah. Passing yards, 115, 118, almost even. Rushing yards, 59 to 35 in favor of the Pack. 33-27 on the total plays. Average yards per play about the same. Both teams have 10 to 9 first downs, so real close there. So the team stats bear out with the score we see on the top of the screen there. No turnovers. A lot more tackles by the Niners. Green Bay has the only quarterback sack of the game. Time of possession, 16:55 for the Packers, 13:05 for the Niners. I just pounded 4 shots of Jaeger, says Scott Williams. Scott is going all in on a Saturday night. All in on a Saturday night. Let's turn off those team stats. We're ready to go for the second half. Theo putting up the Dodger emojis in the chat. Theo is ready for Dodger season. $37 up in here. If you haven't, I know most of you have. Sorry to keep harping on it, but subscribe if you're new. Hit the like, 100 likes. I give away a membership. Yeah, Dave says you're the best on YouTube. Yeah, I did the halftime show, Eddie. I did it. I just did the stats, buddy. I had the cheerleaders up when I hit the old duck pond. First time I ever had to do that on stream, chat. And if they would have extended that second quarter anymore, I would have had to leave y'all for a little while. Go Pack Go, says Eddie. All right, AI Valhalla, thank you for your service. Oh, was there a halftime show at the game? I don't know. I was gone, bro. I was at the duck pond. T-Wolves 81, Thunder 71. Eddie says, I seen the girls, trust me. The Vikings passed on Purdy. We done passed on a lot of guys. That draft last year by the Vikings, probably one of their worst ever. We're going to look at Levi Stadium with the lights on. Pretty cool looking sight. All right, let's get this audio back up. I'm going to refresh it. Just in case we're lagging just a tad. And I'll also turn it down.
In the red zone, and for two teams that really pride themselves
out
on generating explosive plays on offense, so far, Green Bay's defense has won the battle in the first half.
Yeah, but San Francisco's defense done a nice job, too, considering that the Packers have been in the red zone 3 times.
Every team except one pass on Purdy 7 times this Kubler.
Both quarterbacks have done a nice job here tonight. You see
yeah,
the numbers
Snufo trying to drag
similar.
me.
Don't forget that a couple things. Packers
so the question is, do I sign up for MLB TV at the start of the season at full price or wait for the big mid-season discount?
It's a 1-point game. San Francisco.
That's up to you. I got to go all in, bro. I got to go all in.
Set for this third quarter.
If I'm going to save this channel, I have to go all in and I have to hit from the first game.
And they'll start on the 25.
The ball out of the back of the end zone. Frisco, $1 million football.
Kyle Shanahan saying he needs all of his defensive players to change their cleats. He felt on 3 big third downs they were slipping. They can't stand up. They're having a hard time tackling. So that was a big thing. Offensively, he said, we've only had the ball 3 times. And he said, we had a false start that killed us. We have to take advantage of every possession. In the pregame, there was an image. And here we're going to show it right now. Debo, without his pads on, he went for more imaging to look at that shoulder. But the 49ers are still saying, Kev, he is questionable to return.
Well, that is
definitely Debo not coming back from the sounds of it. So still questionable, though.
We'll see. Juwan Jennings playing without him.
1st and 10 from the 25.
And he's had a few catches here tonight. But here we go in this third quarter. It is Jennings who gets it that time, and he gets stuffed.
Like a 2-yard pass to Jennings.
As Kenny Clark was there first.
Well, right on cue, you see Deebo Samuel there.
All I need some cheese dip for watching this game, says
that
Nufo.
handoff all week did not go to Twan Jennings. That handoff all week went to Deebo Samuel, and
does sound good.
pretty clear that
not
he's
cheese
not
dip,
gonna
but
enter the game, and it just
some sour cream and
everything.
onion, baby.
You have a dynamic player in the lineup at receiver,
No way,
running
says
back,
Eddie.
kind of move him around like a chess
No
piece.
way what?
Now, someone else has to fill that role, and it's a role.
Hey,
that
I'm
is
buried, yo. I am
not
buried
easily
for
filled.
some reason on these YouTube searches.
Second and 11. It's only a 3-man rush. Now a blitzer comes. Purdy has it picked up. Throws his crosser to the 30. Ray McLeod has it. Third down.
McLeod a catch. It'll make it third and about 5.
Surprisingly, Matt LaFleur lamenting not getting more out of those trips to the red zone, saying we ended up with too many third and long situations there. And there's a few play calls, frankly, I wish that I had back. In terms of the weather, he said it's virtually having no effect on us. Both teams have to deal with it. Message to his team coming out. You're right in it, just a point down, 30 minutes to go.
Ball sits just past the 30-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun. McCaffrey to his left. One wide out wide on each side.
4-man rush. Purdy, now it's 5. Purdy over the middle. Ayuk, and it's too far in front.
Incomplete, intended for Ayuk.
Get a stop to start this third quarter.
Over the back half of this season, that defensive line of Green Bay has just continued to cause havoc, and Ayuk is open.
Can't believe it was
Eddie. The pressure on Purdy moved him off his spot. He couldn't really get into the throw. You'll see Sean Gary takes him to the ground. Brandon Ayuk ran a nice in-breaking route, middle of the field where they live. But it's the pressure of that Green Bay front
Activate
that
the
leads
big
to the
Packer
incomplete.
D. We're having a vodka cranberry now since Lakeland.
Almost fair catch, and does so up at the 25.
Punt away, $1 million football to the Packers.
Down by 1 early third quarter from Santa Clara.
We go to a commercial break. It might not even be that YouTube has me buried, y'all. It's just there's so many channels now that are killing it. It's new channels. This guy's got a good look. Faceless. All the stats, black background. To TMI Duck Pond. It's past my bedtime, but I don't care. I'm off tomorrow. Hooray, says David. Here you go, back to it.
They're handling it pretty well. Down by 1, their first possession of the second half. With Aaron Jones in the backfield, and here is Love. Pressure coming from Young. Gets rid of it. Kraft has the catch up across the 30. And instead of a sack, he's going to pick up 7 yards. So, Greg, before we went to the half, right, as you look at Jordan Love, we were talking about the 2 minutes for San Francisco before the half, and then they got the ball at the end of the third quarter, how big it was for Green Bay.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. The premise of why teams defer
Max is John.
if they
Welcome
win the
back,
coin
John.
toss is they want to control that middle 4 minutes of the game. They want to go back-to-back possessions and try to double up scores.
All right, so Love under center, 2nd and 3.
That's exactly why Matt LaFleur took the ball to start. He's now gotten through that middle of the game.
Here's Aaron Jones up the gut, and it's not going to get there. So
Jones going to be just shy of the first, going to make it 3rd and about 1.
This Green Bay team, you saw those headlines coming in as an underdog. I think the other question a lot of people had around the league was
because I didn't push the up arrow.
Physically,
Scott.
emotionally taxing down in Dallas. Now coming on the road again, could they recharge their battery and match this fast, intense, rested San Francisco team? And through one
no
half,
sacks
they've
of
met
Love
that
tonight,
challenge.
8 pressures on 17 dropbacks.
3rd and 1. They give it to Jones, and Jones gets enough for a first down. Boy, he got hit behind the line there, too, and surged forward to get the first.
He did. Bosa, he met him in the backfield, and that was a
Yeah,
nice,
I forgot
strong
to push
run by
the up arrow.
Because where that contact happened, watch Bosa here. He wins inside, and where this contact happens, he's probably 1.5 yards, 2 yards
I'm not
short
trying
of
to be
that
an
first
ass. I
down.
was just
And
letting you know. I appreciate
both these
it. I
backs,
appreciate it,
McCaffrey
buddy.
and Aaron Jones, their mixture of speed, but also the ability to pick up the tough yards, what makes them so good.
1st and 10.
Here's a fake. Coming back, Jaden Reed. Has blocking.
Reed gets the corner.
To the 45. See what they mark it. He's right at the first down marker. I think he's got it. You know, Jaden Reed, who was their leading receiver, didn't touch the ball last week. And we talked to him, and when we talked to him, it seemed like he had 35 catches.
Yeah, you would have thought he was the star of the game. You would have thought he was Romeo Dobbs. And
Walter puts up a 3 in the chat.
What did Jordan Love tell us? He goes, you know what's special about this young group? He goes, I remember during that Dallas game in the second half, Jaden Reed, he came up to Aaron Jones and said, man, it is a pleasure blocking for you, watching you. Like, that's the energy this young group plays with on offense.
Pretty special. Fake to Jones. Love looking. Now pressure dumps it off to Jones. And
You stepped out of bounds, you dirty, rotten Packer.
He said no catch. He was out of bounds when he caught it.
He just kind of lost his kind of bearings
You're
there.
right, you putting up the Dodgers and the Kings emojis in the
You see
chat.
him laughing. He's like, yeah, I kind of lost my mind there and just kept floating to the sideline. And you'll see he catches this ball clearly in the white.
Yep. So it's 3rd and 1 again.
All right, 3rd and 1. They're 5 for 8 today on 3rd down conversions.
And we get a whistle and a stoppage.
What's this stoppage for? What, are you helping the Packers?
This is going to be a medical timeout. Zach Tom, the right tackle, is being taken out of the game.
Oh, they came and got one of the Packers linemen.
That may have come from upstairs from that
Said he
spotter.
got a bonk on the noggin.
Got to bring in a backup. That's Josh Nyman, who has
Definitely
played
may or
plenty,
may not
but
have
mostly on the left
bronchitis.
side this year. But he's had plenty of reps.
Bunch of sicky people in the chat, y'all.
The play clock to 10.
You almost
Play clock
wonder,
to 10.
they've had so many of these 3rd and 1s. I'm sitting here wondering if they're going to take a shot on one of these.
Oh, they tried on that 2nd down. He had no choice. He had to check it down. Aaron Jones obviously was out of bounds, but they tried to go 2nd down, run down in distance and take a shot. Nice
Love
job by
11
San
for
Francisco.
18, 122.
They're
A
in
big
the gun
3rd
here.
and
There's
1
been a
with
lot of gun
10:46
inside
on the
handoff to
clock.
Jones,
3rd
but
quarter.
There's a lot of bodies here in the box for San Francisco.
Now Love
Blitz.
under center and the shove forward. That time he's
Love's
got it.
going to
Never
fall
gets down to
forward
the
for the
41 on
first.
that play.
First down.
The official at the top of the screen said he got to the 45, but the official at the bottom of the screen, I think, is going to mark this just short.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah,
They marked
take a
it
look at
short,
that.
y'all.
I thought Jordan Love kind of
Bunch of Packer fans will be signing on
It's a great shot at it here.
to my get rid of the sticks and chains after this game. This is the 2nd time today.
Defender, I wonder if they try to challenge
That
this.
looked
Yeah,
obvious.
they should, and they will. Matt LaFleur just dropped the flag. That's a
Here it
first
is, the
down.
red
Yeah, I think
challenge
so, too.
flag
I
from
think when they're looking at
LaFleur.
it, they're thinking that Love's backside hit the ground, but he was on top of a player. And so that's going to be changed. LaFleur will use the challenge.
because the quarterback was short of the line to the gain. Green Bay has challenged that ruling.
Yeah, so see, he's clearly on the San Francisco defender there.
All right, so we go to a commercial break. If you're down with OPP, yeah, you know me. Red flag toss is Walter Scott. You don't get that on these other channels, y'all. Maybe that's the problem. Well, maybe this is too advanced for the average YouTube watcher. Goodell has the fix-in for the Niners, says Kubler. Oh, they're already back. They came back quick.
So LaFleur wins the challenge, as we showed you. That
You
was
heard
the
it.
right
LaFleur
call.
wins the challenge.
And so the drive
Man,
continues.
am I excited about that.
Green Bay on the move, down by one, and
Now whistles.
What happened here?
Please reset the game clock to 10:45. 10:45.
Issues with the game clock.
Yeah, you saw that graphic on the screen. One area where Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur and this offense really thrive is they are fantastic in the third quarter. They score. It's almost like a secondary opening script, right? The opening script is how you want to start the game. This is the complement to what they did in the first half.
First and 10.
They're one of the best teams. They're one of the best teams in the
45-yard line pitch. Fumble! Jones gets it, but he's tackled way back by the 30 at about the 32. And a flag.
You got to imagine they're going to decline this penalty.
And it's going to be called on the Packers. Holding.
Offense, number 63, that penalty's declined. Second down.
It's going to make it a second down and long.
Yeah, so watch. You can see he gets stepped on there by a
Jordan stepped on, pitches it anyway, goes right through the hands.
The toss. It was a really good toss regardless. Aaron Jones just took
Of
his eyes
Jones.
off the ball and he just flat dropped it.
Well, that's a big one. Lost 11.
Second and 21.
Pass time. Now throws Jones underneath.
Jones this side.
Is wrestled down to the ground by Greenlaw.
And he'll be
Up to the
tackled.
40 he goes. That'll bring up a third down and forever.
Jones looked a little shaken up after that tackle.
Aaron Jones, his head clearly spins. I think San Francisco might have gotten.
Oh, they got away. Frisco gets away with a face mask.
Regardless, it's going to set up third and a mile, and these are the situations.
So Jones on the Packers sideline. It's 3rd and 15. Love, empty backfield. Going for it all. And a flag.
There's a penalty. Avery Thomas was there again. He had a pass interference called earlier.
Pass interference, defense number 20. Spot of the foul, where the ball goes, first down.
On 3rd and 15.
Yeah, he's just early. That's now the third time.
3 times today. Packers have got a first down via the penalty. That's why you got to grip it and rip it in today's NFL, y'all. That's why you got to grip it and rip it.
From 3rd and a mile, kind of a desperation throw by Jordan Love, and now it sets up 1st and 10 inside the 20. That's a
Absolutely,
huge
Summerall.
turn there.
41 yards on the penalty.
41-yard penalty. They should switch that to college.
They've held Green Bay.
They should switch that to the college rule, y'all.
It's Love. Couple fakes going wide open in the end zone. It is melted. Does he get the feet down? He is. Touchdown.
Packers. Bo Melton, number 80.
Let's take a look here. Does Melton keep his feet in? All right, he's got the ball. I think that's a touchdown. Great throw, great play design. Melton sells like he's going to go out and block.
Another Niner falls down due to the wet field.
His footing has been a problem.
And a wide open Packer in the corner of the end zone.
Shanahan told her coming out of the break, and
they're going to go for this extra point here.
Changes the entire complexion here early in the second half.
It sure did. 41-yard pass interference on 3rd and 15.
Shouldn't you be going for 2 here?
to Bo Melton, who gets the feed in, 19 yards out. Extra point is up.
Extra point is up, and it's good.
Well, it was a 3rd and 15, and then Ambry Thomas did this to Melton. And then guess what? Jordan.
Why do I think they should have gone for 2 there? How about that? Summer O, Booski. Hell yeah, baby, says Eddie. It's good. 39 in the house. Packers now up by 6. Too early to chase? I don't know, man. I got a chance to make it a... Well, I see what you're saying. I mean, they can go for 2. I mean, the Niners could go for 2, arguably. So I get what you're saying. They should have, says Eddie. Yes, but not, says Walter. Told you California is not good in the rain, says Dab Dave. Packers getting production from their 2022 7th round pick. Vikings can't get nothing from a first rounder's side. Well, they did get lucky this year with one of those undrafted free agents, Orlando Pace. But yeah, it was tough watching Hamilton in that first game today, knowing we passed up on him. It was screaming for him too during that draft, for the Vikings to draft Kyle Hamilton. It is what it is. Packers would be up 16-7. Oh, if they kicked the one earlier, yeah. I don't know. It feels like the Niners got to get it going, y'all. They got to get these wide receivers involved. The knock on Purdy all year has been that he dinks and dunks. He's going to have to go deep.
PS store here tonight. Rain and chilly here in Santa Clara, and it just got chillier if you're a 49ers fan, because the Packers take their opening possession of the third quarter. They go down the field. Bo Melton.
Philadelphia, Dallas, and bus. Will Frisco be next, says Dimon.
Before that,
73 likes, chat. Kick away.
And that allowed that to happen. This kick will go.
It'll bounce through and out.
San Francisco will start from the 25.
Yeah, we've seen Green Bay. They love to run these bubble screens. This is Dontavian Wicks, and then Melton, his job is to block, but this time they run a bubble pump. Gibson's got him covered.
So Niners with the $1 million
football.
football.
Kyle Shanahan tell Aaron they've had a hard time, and it's just interesting.
They can jump on you real quick. My Birds got it done today. We're on the AFC Championship. What's up, Daniel?
Home surface.
Rams had a great 23.
And pass interference penalties. 3 of them on the 49ers, 2 of them on Ambry Thomas, and 2 of those
Packers shocking the world.
10 points.
Are they shocking the world, though? I mean, at least in the poll I did.
With some time. Now throws underneath McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is hit right
Short
away.
pass to McCaffrey.
And this Joe Barry defense,
at least in the poll I did on the channel, on the community page, it was almost 50-50 for this game on who was going to win it. So are they shocking the world?
They have been incredible the last month.
Yeah, and the thing that sticks out is they have
49ers lose. The national media will only talk about the AFC Ravens and whoever wins Bills Chiefs.
Defense played out of their minds. Final 2 games of the season, they've got to win them both. Division teams, Minnesota, Chicago, they give up 19 combined. Of course, what they did last week against
here we go.
Dallas. This defense is playing their best ball here when it matters the most.
Here's Purdy. Nothing there. Coming near side high.
Purdy sails one to McCaffrey here on the right.
And now up comes third down.
3 yards over his head.
I think they've played the majority of this game.
Purdy is not wearing that glove on his right hand anymore.
Their best success on defense. It was really the one decision of Joe Barry to play
Comedy Club is crowded tonight, Jake.
The George Kittle touchdown in the first half.
Loving Lamar Jackson, says Daniel.
That drive and that specific play, they've been fantastic.
All right, big 3rd and 6.
Crowd anxious in Santa Clara. 3rd and 6.
28-yard line.
Purdy, pressure coming.
Purdy over the middle, wide open. Kittle! And he breaks a tackle. First down and more.
First down. Well, I just said it. They decided to play George Kittle in man on the touchdown, and they're playing him again in man here. But you're going to see they try to pass this off inside.
Don't shock the world till we win it all, says Eddie.
Owens doesn't know that it's his job to come down and carry that drag
It would be a wild story.
Take a look at the
Please don't let it happen. Would be a wild story, though, for the Packers. The year that Aaron Rodgers leaves to go and win a Super Bowl. We got a fight in the Gatorade area on the Packer bench.
Play clock's winding down. They get it off.
It's McCaffrey. Cuts. McCaffrey loose. To the house. Christian McCaffrey for 6.
Well, we started off the broadcast saying what is unique about this San Francisco offense.
We're tied at 13. Should have gone for 2.
Explosive run team. You see Savage, he comes down, he's
I don't know, T. Kubler. I don't know, man. He's killing it for most of us.
And he is gone. There is a no more explosive run offense in the league than San Francisco, and explosive plays lead to points in the
Extra
NFL.
point is good, and the Niners retake the lead.
Back in front, the 3rd lead change. McCaffrey says, anyone near me?
Block of Seagulls take us to the commercial. Holy cow, this is Summer Road. I'm sure you were happy to see Dalvin Cook. Indifferent. Nice run, not gonna lie, says Eddie. Captain America up the middle for the tutty. 44 in the house. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk, y'all. Yeah, Dave, wow, where's the tackling on that one? CMC was my MVP, says Lakeland. Christian McCaffrey won a lot of fantasy football championships this year, I believe. Mike score, Summer Road. 73 likes, chat. 73. 27 away from a gifted membership. Lakeland, are you saying that Christian McCaffrey would be your vote for MVP of the NFL this year? All right, we've got a whopping 50 views since halftime. 72 likes. Average view duration, 16 minutes and 11 seconds. It's crazy, y'all. Mike Score, Flock of Seagull Singer, way underrated bands. Summer Road. Oh, just for this game? Tracking. Here we go. Back to Santa Clara. In a moment, anyway. All right, they're showing pictures of these two teams playing through the years.
In the postseason 10 times, and it has been a thriller so far tonight here in Santa Clara. 49ers.
Too much music.
Christian McCaffrey to retake the lead. 3rd rechange in this game, and a couple big plays.
$1 million football back to the Packers.
McCaffrey finished it off, and now the kick return from Nixon.
He's going to bring it out.
Nixon has speed.
Nixon loose.
Keyshawn Nixon.
He gone left side. Cuts back.
Nixon.
Fumble.
And Green Bay, I think, recovered. They have it.
Green Bay recovers it.
The 20, it's punched out by Flanagan Folds, but the pack recovered. I didn't see who it was that came down and jumped on it, but they're going to have it inside the 20.
Wow. What? Well, first off, let's start with the return, and then we'll get to the recovery, but I think you're right. Green Bay recovered it. So it starts looking like a sideline right, and then it's a counter. You see how he sets it up to the right.
All the way to the left side. Turns on the Jets.
Past Moody, the kicker. It becomes
gets to the 35, cuts to the center of the field, and boom, the ball is out.
That's an unreal recovery.
Fouls. He knocks the ball out.
And one of his Packer teammates is running right next to him and sees it loose, dives onto the ball and recovers it. So this ball is just outside the 20, 1st and 10. Handoff. Jones tackled for a loss.
I mean, that was an unbelievable recovery midair.
I mean, how often do we see guys kick that ball around?
See my early MVP too, but Purdy put the impressive numbers to sneak by.
To jump on this and snag that was so good.
Yeah, that was a lucky bounce. And Wilson was on it, y'all. One dive. Bounce off his face mask even.
Show in team meeting and you say, all right, this is the standard of our team. Pretty impressive.
Ball still just outside the 20. 2nd and 10. Love in the shotgun. 49ers rush 4. Pass over the middle, caught. 1st down at the 5.
And it's 1st and goal. 1st down. How did he fit that in there?
6:41, clock running, 3rd quarter.
Remember, Zach Tom, the starting right tackle, he is out.
Lucky bouncing the ball, yep. If that were the Vikings, it would have bounced over a 49er, but a fumble recovery return for a touchdown. Exactly. Exactly. Right into some guy's hand, and he'd went the other way.
That's a big-time throw against some big-time pressure.
See, that's my point. We're never going to win shit. We are cursed.
1st and goal here.
Jones up the middle.
And Aaron Jones works his way down inside the
gain him about 3. Love 14 for 21, 162 and 1.
He's currently being evaluated for a head injury, so that's why Nyman is playing. Meanwhile, Matt LaFleur trying to dial it up. Try to get this red zone.
It wasn't funny, Summerall. It was not funny.
The last time down here. 2nd and goal now.
.35 in the house. 2nd and goal. Ball sits just past the 2-yard marker.
It's
Love. Corner. Tight end. Touchdown.
Tucker Kraft. And the pass back in front.
Well, first of all, he threw this ball from the left.
This was a low-scoring game in the first half, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to go for 2. But watch the job here by Wicks.
Business has picked up.
Remember, that contact
in Santa Clara
at the line of scrimmage. So if they make contact with a defender that is not PI, that's a big-time throw horizontally across.
So now they're going to go for 2.
Now they're going to try to go for 2 here and extend this lead to 7.
Love in the shotgun, trips right, running back to his right. Wide open. Jones out of the backer. Fools.
The Packers are up by 7. Keyshawn Nixon with a 73-yard kick return started all, but he fumbled. And then an unbelievable recovery from Eric Wilson. And that leads to this.
All right, a little Eddie Money takes us to the commercial break. Whatever will be, will be. I heard Val last time, says Summer O. Jones was wide open. Nobody even bothered to cover him. They were like, deuces. Get the 2, baby. Get that 2. Let's go, says Eddie. Oh, yeah, I love me some Eddie money to Eddie Arcio. Well, they got it, Timothy, else you and I would have whined, says Summer O. They push it to a 7-point lead. If they miss an extra point or make the extra point, it's still a 6-point lead. If they'd have gone the last time and got it and got this one, it would be a 2-score game. John says, I need a nap. It's going to happen, isn't it, chat? I'm going to be sitting here next week watching the Packers play the frickin' Lions in the NFC Championship game. It's going to happen. Let me see if I can curse these sumbitches. Let me see if I can curse them. Here we go, back to it.
And now it's San Francisco with McLeod taking it out from just across his goal line, and he is in trouble. Spins away, stays on his feet. McLeod just tripped over
shoelace, and McLeod would have been gone.
He tried to return the favor there to Nixon.
All right, I bet $100,000 on the Packers.
Watch Fred Warner. Watch how many people he
figured
has
I
to
would
go
hope
through.
my bet
You got
crashes.
1, 2, 3, and all they're doing is they're just creating a traffic jam. They decide to lock it. You can either pass it off and try to go 4 for 4, or in this case, you try to chase it from the inside out, and he just
boy, do I feel dirty.
Three offensive players, and
after the play was over, personal foul, offense number 71. It's half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 1st and 10.
They screw up on the return as well.
Trent Williams. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that was just him.
I am going for the 49ers. I just think that maybe if I bet on the Packers,
I think it might have been a pretty good acting job there by John.
They'll lose.
I don't think he pushed him that hard.
I'm trying reverse psychology via voice.
And gives him a little shove. And
Flopperitos is Summer O.
I think that's a little bit of a flop there. And the NBA, they're not going.
Yeah, he flopped there for sure. All right, so we start out at the 12.
You know, you think about where we are in this third quarter. It's been fun. I mean, lead changes been 3 the last 3 possessions.
40 in the chat, y'all.
None. So we've had some action.
That's kind of close to what Grassi's got. 40, 20,000.
The special teams impact for Green Bay. The big return, the fumble recovery, touchdown obvious. They had a blocked field goal at the end of the half, which could have changed momentum too.
This works. You need to do that with every Viking game, says Curb.
Second down, blitz is coming.
Throw left side, McCaffrey. Oh, he's tackled that time.
17, and up comes 3rd down. Without Deebo Samuel,
A.M. Johnson checks into the chat. This is going to go back and forth until the last possession. Watch.
When you have one featured
Your
player,
reverse psychology has been reversed. Yeah, it's a double reverse.
And Deebo Samuel, watch that. That's big old Kenny Clark there, the nose tackle out in space. When you take one of those guys out of the mix after having 2 weeks of preparation for this game,
with my rotten luck betting, so I figure secure. Niners should blow up here now. 3rd and 5.
Lets it rip. Jennings is high, and it's incomplete. That could have been picked by Nixon, who just had the big kick return.
Let's be honest, y'all. Purdy has looked like dog shit today.
This is the 2nd time now. So the Packers defender
Purdy
had
has
an
looked
easy
like dog
interception.
shit today.
This time it was Nixon. In the first half, it was Savage. He's trying
So
to
many
elevate
balls
that ball
thrown
over Devondre
feet
Campbell,
over the wide
linebacker.
receivers'
He thinks
heads.
he can get it up and down, but the ball just kind of sails, and that's twice now.
On
They've got
formation.
lucky they haven't thrown a pick.
It's not really
30K.
raining right now, so that time shouldn't have been a factor. But the Packers forcing a 3-and-out here. Wisnowski to punt it away. And now
On
it's
away.
Reed.
$1 million football.
Good hang time. Reed bounces off a tackle.
Packers, I guess we didn't give it to them.
Situation and not much there as he's taken out of bounds. So the Packers with a 7-point
Commercial break. Purdy has looked pretty ugly since Lakeland. Speaking of pretty ugly, here's AI Valhalla. Do Niners regret giving the main guys the last 2 weekends off, says Summer O. Is this another one of those situations, you think? I believe that shit's real, y'all. I believe if you're battling to try to get in the postseason, it's much easier to get going in your postseason game. Kathleen has bronchitis. She went to the nighttime doctor. Stupid Timberwolves are choking away the fourth quarter, says Kubler. Yeah, I watched them do that another game that would have helped the Lakers the other night. They were up by a bunch of points late in the fourth and ended up losing. And it was against a team that the Lakers were competing against for something. Oh, Celtics. It was the Celtics. I do know this, with all those other streams, there ain't nobody's streams look prettier than mine. Ain't that right, AI Valhalla? Against my Cowboys last week, the Packers didn't drop an interception. Today, they've dropped at least 3, says Clayton. Mac played as usual with lives on the line. Niners had time off to do puzzles and crafts. Well, I remember that a couple of the guys were really hurt, like McCaffrey. So I don't know that they rested a ton of them. No, Grossi just sits at that desk, rakes in the money. Stream after stream after stream.
We're approaching the end of the third quarter. It feels like this San Francisco
Just
defense
rakes it
needs
in.
to stop. They need a 3-and-out. They need to get the ball back to their offense here. They cannot allow Green Bay to continue with these long, sustained drives that they've had pretty much all day.
Jordan Love has 2 touchdowns, his last 3 completions, by the way. This one much shorter to Christian Watson, who makes makes a move and then gets upended.
Gonna go down just shy of the 50.
Here's what's so impressive
Packers.
about Green Bay. This young team, all young receivers, been a different guy every single month to lead the team in receiving, right? Look at
Niners,
down the
Walters.
calendar. First it was Dobbs, and then Watson in October, then Dontavian Wicks in November. Then you go to December, Tucker Kraft, the tight end, who was the second tight end starting the year. Then Jaden Reed, who ended up being the leading receiver on the year. That's the idea. Tonight, 9 different Packers have caught balls. It's kind of the beauty of their offense. All young guys, all first and second year players. Here on the ground, though, Aaron Jones who slips.
Jones falls down.
Maybe lose a half yard. 2024 NASCAR season drops the green flag next month with the Clash of the Coliseum, and on February 18th, most iconic day in all of motorsports. The Great American Race returns at Daytona 500.
Daytona 500, February 18th. I'll probably be doing that.
And I think when you talk about an offense, that their passing game doesn't necessarily go through a featured player like so many of the top guys throughout the league on top offenses.
Packers.
It puts a lot of pressure on
Gary?
the play caller. So you got to give credit to Matt LaFleur. His system, creating open space, allowing his guys to play within it. That is not easy when you don't have that one guy in critical moments that you can rely on.
Four-man rush, second and 11, quick throw outside.
Incomplete to the right.
Get it to Kraft. Now it'll be third and long. And think about this, the 49ers
Savage
tonight,
young boy in the
all their
house. What's
prowess
up?
on the defensive line. They've got no sacks, and really they haven't had a ton of pressure, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing we saw last week against Dallas. I mean, these are two of the best defenses overall, and
Kathleen
clearly
cheating on
two
me.
of the best pass
Watching
rushing
Grossi.
units. And so far, through almost
All right,
6
Kings
quarters
Rangers going to
combined,
start soon.
They haven't given up a sack.
3rd and 11.
Third down. Love. The time again. Hard throw.
Picked off. Interception.
Greenlaw has it. Cutting back. Greenlaw still on his feet.
Go down.
Was taken down, and there's the big play the Niners get on defense.
Niners get an interception at the 50-yard line.
It was behind Kraft, up in the air. Drake Greenlaw picks it off, and San Francisco and this crowd having some life. But down by 7, they get it back with the turnover.
Has Jordan Love arrived? Slots are turned off. No more slots. No more duels. Where's that damn RM at tonight? John says, Valhalla, the jinx is working. I hope so. Can Purdy come out here and actually hit these wide receivers, not throw it over their head? I'm watching the China channel, says Summer Hope. Walter Scott says love bug. Come on, Purdy. Purdy jacked up on the overlay, y'all. He'd be throwing it today like he's jacked up. Don't donate money to him, says Cubeware. He puts out a good show, y'all. You got to give it to him. He was my inspiration to start the channel. But the corporations have arrived, as I mentioned. Chat Sports, totally a corporation. You can go on Indeed, try to get a job with them. All right, let's go back to it.
They're just going to dare Jordan Love. We dare you to test us, but you're probably going to have to check it down. He makes the right decision. He just throws probably his worst
your
ball
old
of the
girlfriend's
day,
nickname?
Sometimes tip passes, man.
The
Tips and
love bug?
overthrows. You got to catch him. And now take a look. Linebacker Quay Walker saying he's going into the locker room.
And Walker, the linebacker, headed to the locker room, running funny.
And now it's Purdy and the 49ers.
Purdy going to come this way, run it.
And not much there.
Gain of 1.
Maybe a yard for Purdy.
Throw it long, you jackwagons.
What did you do with the downtime? He said, you know, I went back and watched old playoff games last year.
Man
I
gets
watched
fouled on a
Mahomes,
3
and I
to
watched
tie the
Burrow,
game, and he's missing
I just
all
want
of
to
the
feel the
RTs.
playoff atmosphere, see how they handle certain decisions. And now he's
So
got a
were
chance
you
to
the
write his
love
own
bug, or
script
was
down
she,
seven.
Summer Oak?
Absolutely, and that's a big break right now. Give yourself good field position. San
Who's
Francisco has to
in that
capitalize on it,
relationship?
but there is an element of playoff-style football. When to check it down, when to take your shots downfield, and I think it was really good self-awareness of Purdy.
2nd and 9. Purdy in the shotgun. Brings a receiver, Jennings in motion. Crosser dropped by Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk has 1 catch today. This is a guy that had 1,300 yards on the year. And now tempers flaring again. He's been open a couple times, Greg. They just haven't connected.
Yeah, that time he took a big shot from Devondre Campbell, the inside linebacker, on that outside slant. Looked like Purdy might have been a little late.
It looks like OBS is struggling a bit right now, y'all.
By the time he got that ball on him,
he was the love bug.
Contact now, and they can make this thing.
1:24 to go in the third quarter. 21-14. Throw Ayuk. First down, much needed.
Man, that was something else. Ayuk went down to get it. Move forward. Drive continues.
Yeah, that's a big-time catch now. You mentioned Ayuk's had a little bit of a quiet day, but I can't stress enough. Running full speed sideways and picking that ball up pretty much off the top.
You got to think there's no way Debo's coming back now if he hasn't turned already.
Being able to trust your hands, I mean, that's a big.
Last I saw of him, the trainers were flexing that shoulder joint on the sideline.
Ayuk, the best season of his career this year.
So the 49ers got what they got.
First and 10. Here's Purdy, thinking deep, now way high. And
come on, man, quit throwing it high.
He was the nearest receiver, but that wasn't even close. Maybe this is why.
Yeah, this was all pressure. So they're in 21 personnel. They go 5 down, 5
pocket
big guys.
Collapses. He
see
still
the pressure.
got it away
see big
before
Slate,
it got
number
there,
93.
though.
He's pushing the pocket. Colby Wooden, he had the field goal block to end the first half. He's the one who ended up getting the hit there on Brock Purdy. We'll continue to keep an eye on. Does Green Bay want to play 4-man fronts like they are here?
So 2nd and 10.
Put a little more bigger bodies on the line and play with 5.
Purdy, time over the middle, incomplete. Again, Kittle was open, but the throw a little wide, and now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, watch Kittle. He gets rerouted. He's running a dig route. McDuffie just
3rd and long.
Reroutes him just enough. Watch the contact there. And that's all it takes for him to not be able to clear that window.
Purdy's got to go straight up Mahomes here and just throw it to Kittle every time.
If the timing's thrown off, that's what happens. Now, Jair Alexander, he's limping. I think they're going to blow this play dead. And
Green Bay calls a timeout here. Let's see.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Jair was trying to get attention. Remember, he came in last couple weeks dealing with that left ankle. He stung it again last week against Dallas. Didn't finish
so look
the game.
for the 49ers to go to that side of the field.
Yeah, so it's an injury timeout. No, wait a second. He can't come on the field.
No,
if it's an injury timeout, he's got to sit a play.
Exactly right.
So
exactly right.
Alexander, not the brightest bulb in the lamp.
Yeah. So he had that ankle injury. It looks like he's ready to come back in, but he's got to sit out unless they call a timeout, and they're certainly not going to do that here. Corey Ballantyne is in for him. 3rd and
back
long.
to pass.
Purdy, pressure up the gut.
Purdy steps up. He's going to get tackled.
Rashawn Gary got there first, and it is a 4th and long, and they're in field goal range here, and it looks like they'll send out that unit.
All right, Niners going to send out the field goal unit.
They get vertical pressure, and then Gary's able to fold back on this little kind of modified TE between Clark and Gary.
When I take a girl on a date, my
really
pocket
Kenny
collapses
Clark,
to some road.
Inside rush to make
Sheila
Purdy
can't wait till tomorrow.
Gary's able to clean it up. We mentioned coming in, this is a really good front, and they're starting to make their impact on this game here in the second half.
We head to the 4th, where the 49ers will set up for a field goal, but it's Green Bay pulling the...
All right, so we're headed to the 4th quarter, chat. Let's go, says Eddie. Go, Pack, go. Yeah, Sheila is a Chiefs fan, some robe. Her and Dab Dave. Hey, what's up, Justin Jefferson? Chase? Yeah, you have plenty of time to sleep in that sleep number bed. Baker Mania tomorrow, says Kubler. Blue Chiefs is Curb. Should I make tacos or meatballs with ground beef tomorrow? What kind of meatballs? We talking about some meatball marinara? We got some 4s going up in the chat. I want Niners to lose. Our team already beat them in the Super Bowl, says Sheila. All right, here we go. Back to Santa Clara.
Kyle Shanahan, they are 0-30 when trailing by 5 or more points entering the fourth quarter.
Niners 0-30 when trailing by 5 going into the fourth. So you're saying there's a chance.
From the rookie Jake Moody, who had one blocked earlier.
Former kicker from Michigan, Jake Moody, left hash mark.
And Moody has got it.
And it's good.
The biggie for Moody, and the 49ers creep a little closer. And with that, we'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
Oops.
All right, guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
Shush, Mr. Mahomes. Shush. Meatball tacos. Make shepherd's pie, says T. Kubler. Will we see more of Taylor Swift highlights in the actual game, says Divid. I like my meatballs with ground veal, pork, and beef, says John. That was just inside that right upright.
Easy test, but Green Bay has got to feel good. Greenlaw intercepted. They only went 14 yards. That could have been a lot worse if you're a Packers fan. You see Quay Walker is back onto the bench. Let's see if he comes back in the game, but McDuffie had a big play on that series. His backup.
All right, here we go.
4-point game early in this fourth quarter.
Niners to kick it.
The number 1 seed down by 4.
To the Packers. I guess they didn't move the football again last time.
And Nixon will let this one go. What a third quarter. You're talking about back and forth. 3 lead changes, 3 straight possessions, and Jordan Love started here. Remember, this came off a big pass interference, and Melton scored, and then McCaffrey with a big-time 39-yard touchdown run. But then Green Bay comes back. After the big kick return and the fumble recovery, they get the touchdown. They get the 2 to Aaron Jones. Field goal just moments ago by Moody, and that's where we stand. 4-point game in Santa Clara. Deebo Samuel can only watch.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25. A pitch. Reed around the corner.
Jaden Reed's going to pick up maybe 2.
Well, San Francisco's defense now has made the critical play. That's what they needed. We said it just felt like at that moment there at the end of the third quarter that they needed to come up with a stop and
some robes that
kind of slow this Green Bay offense down.
I pick option 2.
Greenlaw gets the pick, and
Jordan Love 17 for 26, 177, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Niners turn that interception into 3. Cut the lead to 4. Crazy stat there about the Niners. Reed thrown out of bounds short of the first.
So it'll be a third down. And
that was a crazy stat, though. Down by 5, 0-30. Well, they're down by 4, so you're saying there's a chance.
Absolutely, and so far that's exactly what Matt LaFleur is doing. And when they are doing it, they're doing it at a very high.
See some booty shaking going on in the background there behind Mr. Love.
Big arm. He's able to really throw the ball from sideline to sideline. Stay away from number 54 in the middle and take your chances on the outside.
3rd and 2. Love, empty backfield. 5 wide.
Going up to the line. He's checking into a better look against this front. They're going to bail out.
They got the play. 4-man rush. Love moving around. Floats it.
Woo, almost threw another pick.
Aaron Jones, the intended receiver, but Lenore had a chance to pick that off. But maybe more importantly,
Packers will punt.
San Francisco.
And the cat and mouse game, San Francisco that time, they won it. You saw Jordan Love. He walked up there. It looked like they were going to bring pressure. It looked like it was going to be man coverage. He checked into a different play, and then on the snap,
right through the hands of a 49er DB.
Too high safety shell zone.
Watch for the fake. Watch for the fake here.
Get to that check down late.
That's a first punt of the day for Green Bay. Daniel Whelan to do it.
Looks like they're trying to come after this.
Whelan. Good high kick. McLeod.
All right, fair catch signal made at the 25.
So, the
$1 million football to the Niners.
Big stands. Can the offense pick them up? They trail it by 4.
Go to a commercial break. Tay-Tay is pretty. She's an attractive person. I made it a rule not to get involved with $1 million pop stars. It's a choice. I guess I made that choice too. I made that choice too. It was all my choice. 37 in the house. I'm invisible out here, y'all. I am literally invisible on YouTube right now. All right, we're at 399 on the views, 75 likes, 5 in chat revenue. She a billionaire though, says Kubler. Does that change it, Summer? Does that change? Once they hit a billy, is it okay? You better be careful of the COO going to come out here, y'all. She's going to come out here looking for me, trying to steal my pretzels.
.28 seconds left, 49ers up by 1.
Yeah, so the conversation Kyle Shanahan's having is how aggressive does he want to be? He's got 1 timeout. Anything that gets caught in the field of play, you'll take your timeout, and now that next pass
down to
gives
1
you a chance
timeout
for an end zone shot, and then you can settle for 3.
Purdy to throw it. Has time. Over the middle, McCaffrey now makes the catch, makes a move down to the 30, and now well within field goal range. And George Kittle screaming at his guys to get back to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to take their timeout. They still want to keep it. They're going to spike it.
Yeah, it's 2 players in the end zone.
What's going on?
You work this fast.
I'm looking at like the second quarter, y'all. What is going on here? Big technical difficulties.
Upending the top seed 49ers 21-17. Plenty of time to go in this 4th quarter. Quay Walker back in for the Packers, a starting linebacker. Good news for them. And so now the 49ers in position they aren't in all too often. Trailing. How do they handle it? They give it to McCaffrey. That's one way to start. McCaffrey
up the middle to the 30.
About 4. And you think about the 49ers. We came on the broadcast saying, here they are. They had a bye week. This is their first game. They want to win it all. They've been in the title game 3 of the last 4 years now.
And it seemed like everything was lined up for them to have that, right? Dallas gets upset by Green Bay. They come in as the 7th seed on a short week. San Francisco, most of their players didn't play week 18, so 2 weeks of rest. And there's a very fine line between rest and rust. I don't necessarily think San Francisco's been rusty as much as I just think these 2 teams have been pretty even today.
And 6, McCaffrey up the middle. First down and more.
He's got a first down.
First down.
McCaffrey up to the 39, and he's got 10 yards.
All right, let me refresh this again, chat. Come on.
Identifies with this Kyle Shanahan system.
McCaffrey again cuts back. Oh, great tackle that time. Jonathan Owens, the safety, came up with some secondary help. And McCaffrey, who had pretty good room to run there, is denied.
Yeah, take a look here. Nice play there by Owens. No easy feat bringing McCaffrey down, but I want to go back to something we talked about earlier, that Kyle Shanahan record while trailing in the fourth quarter. I think a big difference with this unit is just how much more this year he trusts Brock Purdy to play from shotgun, a more traditional pass-friendly offense. You see him, he's been in there, he's taken 22 dropbacks out of the gun today. That's how you play from behind.
Here over the middle and incomplete. Try to
Purdy into the ground in front of McCaffrey.
Not there. Preston Smith had some good pressure. Hey, the NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon headed to Orlando. Peyton Manning coach AFC facing off against Eli Manning's NFC squad. Skills Showdown Thursday, February 1st on ESPN. And the
very
action continues with the AFC NFC flag football. More Skills Sunday, February 4th on ESPN and ABC. Third and 10.
Third and 10. Trips right.
Purdy has time. Can't find
it. Go!
Stands in, floats one high, and it's caught. Oh, what a big play. And Juwan Jennings goes up to get it. It's a first down and a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can make a better throw.
Another high throw.
Than Brock Purdy makes here. When that ball came out of his hand,
but it had to be high to get over that DB.
You talk about getting that ball up and down in
Purdy
the face
got
of
blasted
pressure from Preston Smith. That's the best throw Brock Purdy has made today, and nobody happier right now than Deebo Samuel knowing that Juwan Jennings is in there because he was unable to go.
Yeah, without Deebo, Juwan Jennings, 4 catches, 54 yards.
Is that what you meant?
Better than that as the drive continues. Play fake. Purdy looking deep, not there. Gets it to McCaffrey.
Oh, McCaffrey get blown up over here.
Savage that time for no gain.
Yeah, I want to beat a dead horse here, but how many times in the years past, see a look here, McCaffrey getting tackled, a great tackle by Savage. But in years past, how many times did we see Kyle Shanahan trust his quarterback to operate out of the gun? It's always been under center. It's always been play action. But the faith in Purdy is how you pick
in
up
the fourth.
10. It's how you
Second
play
and
from
10
behind
is the down
in the
and
second
distance.
half or in the fourth quarter.
Niners down by
Shanahan's
4.
Traditional offense is built to play with the lead. The ability to play out of the gun is a little bit of an element that Brock Purdy has brought.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure up the middle. Guns one to Kittle, but it's incomplete. Pretty good coverage by Savage that time. And now another third down and 10. By the way, injury note, Devontae Wyatt being checked out in the tent for Green Bay, one of their star defensive linemen. So fascinating, right? I mean, Purdy burst on the scene last year, was great, gets hurt in the championship game. But now it's like, as you're saying, it's on you, kid. But I don't think the 49ers thought he'd be on him trailing in the fourth quarter against
a bit of
number
mystery
17.
since some road.
No, that's where you make your money as a quarterback, right? Everyone can operate when things are perfect. What do you do when you're on the ropes? The game of the year, and you got to bring your team from behind. That's why the best guys get paid what they do.
Back to pass.
Pressure coming. Purdy senses, throws as a man deep. McLeod can't
God dang it.
It's incomplete, and it's 4th and 10. And this is really stretching if they.
What do you do here? The Niners almost got to go for it here.
And they're not going to. They're going to send out the punt team.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they decided to go so deep. I thought, you want to send one guy past the sticks, right? Clearly. But then have someone underneath to check it down, because now you got 2 options. You can either take a field goal, a more manageable field goal, or you can bring in a 4th down try. But throws the ball downfield, misses his downfield target, and now they got a punt.
Now Wisnowski trying to pin the Packers deep. Well done by Wisnowski. Reed calls fair catch at the 10, and the Packers will take over. 9:37 to go. Purdy frustrated on that miss. Green Bay up by.
All the small things. You can have guts to wear a Speedos this summer robe. Purdy really doesn't impress me much as John. Yeah, he's definitely been off today. He's been hot on all of them. I know the Packers are playing predominantly zone. So you got to get it up and over windows, but I got the hiccups. 9 o'clock. This will be over about 9:30. Assistant quarterback, that's the talk all the time. I don't know. I think he's a gamer. I really do. I think Purdy's a gamer. I just think he's a little amped up for this one. What's up, Thomas White? It's been a while, dude. Thomas White in the house.
For him. You mentioned, see there, he's wiping his hand off in the middle of the drop. Remember, he started the game with a glove, took it off. He's had some throws that have gotten away from him, and McLeod's telling him, you had me, and you can just tell why he was late coming back to that throw downfield.
That's a
Niners desperately in need of a stop.
Here is Aaron Jones. It's a good spring block.
Jones loose.
Aaron Jones has a chance. Midfield. Aaron Jones inside the 40. What a run. 53 yards from Aaron Jones, and the Packers are in business.
Dontavian Wicks again. It's pin and pull. And just an unbelievable job there on Chase Young to get the play started. And we mentioned the explosive nature of this Kyle Shanahan 49ers offense with McCaffrey. And Aaron Jones now has his best run of the night.
Yeah, these are some blocks by these Packers wide receivers here tonight. We've seen it multiple times, and now movement, flags fly.
You bought a big boy tub of pretzel rods?
Back 5 yards.
Where do you get them? Where'd you get him at, Theo?
Oh, actually,
Future zone infraction, defense number 91. It's a 5-yard penalty, still first down.
So check that. It's on Eric Armstead. It'll go 5 yards the other way. So while the wide receivers are doing an incredible job blocking, Aaron Jones now 5 games back from injury. He's been over 100 yards every single time.
Gotcha,
that run put him over. He's got 11 or make it 17 carries for 107 yards. Longest streak in team history.
5 straight games with 100 rushing yards for Jones.
Manuel Wilson gives him a break after that 53-yard run. Wilson will get it. Wilson
handoff going right. Wilson leads the defender. First down.
That's a great run, and Wilson's got a first down.
Niners in deep kimchi here, y'all. Deep trouble.
Wow. KB, you know where I am on the spectrum of whether or not you leave your feet. But I guess if you're as good of an athlete as some of these guys, you can get away with it. I was a feet on the ground guy, but man, Wilson, that's pretty impressive. And his ability there to clear Ward's tackle when he went low, he's able to pick up a fresh set of downs.
I got to know where you bought some pretzel rods at.
Breather makes a heck of a play in doing so. Aaron Jones back in. Under 8 minutes to play. On the fake, Love looking deep.
Love all the time in the world. Dumps it to the tight end. Tackled by Warner.
Trying to take a shot, but the 49ers covered it well.
7:39 clock running here in the fourth quarter.
It normally doesn't happen. It's the first time they've
Packers
let it happen.
up by
in 51
4.
games, that was the longest streak in the NFL.
Yeah, I think something important.
The number 1 seed about to get upset by the number 7 seed in the NFC.
They face the least amount of rush attempts against them.
A Packers win and a Detroit win would mean the Detroit Lions would host the NFC Championship game next weekend.
It's a big part of today's philosophy here for Green Bay.
Here's Aaron Jones, cut up the middle, and
Jones tackled after a short gain there on 2nd and 10.
To the ground. I've been wondering, Greenlaw, these guys just hit you. Here comes the 3rd and long.
Feels like a must stop here.
We're
We're
under
under
7
7
minutes.
minutes.
Pretzels at Costco, says Theo. So did
San
you get
Francisco,
these
you
ones?
want to keep this thing a 1-score game, and you got
Or
a
did
prime
you get the
opportunity
rods?
to do that here on 3rd down, getting off the field.
That's like
Christian
next
Watson,
level.
The speedster
rods.
against Ambry Thomas, top of your screen. That's an interesting matchup.
See Love, he sees these 2 linebackers.
Did you buy that jerky?
They could come or they could bail out.
Back to pass.
Back throw, incomplete. Threw it off his back foot. Wicks, the intended receiver. That time they came with the pressure and it worked.
So
And here
4th
comes
and
the field goal
9.
team.
Yeah, you'll see what that pressure look up front does. They'll get a late blitz. They're going to come,
Shanahan on
and
the
then they're
hot
going to get
seat
a
says
late
C.
bail.
Kubler.
That's what clogs the middle of the field. It looks like 0 coverage, but it got a little cloudy in there for Love.
I bought a huge box of Muddy Buddy
take this
today at
field goal attempt
Costco.
here and
What the hell is a Muddy
try to
Buddy?
make it a 7-point game.
Yeah, here's Anders Carlson.
41-yard
try for
attempt
him.
from the left hash mark. Miss it, fool!
Carlson, no! Wide left and a big miss for the young kicker. And it stays a 4-point lead. Carlson had 2 for 2 tonight. He's
Go to a commercial break. Like brother. Carlson, the brother of the Carlson that used to play for the Vikings, now plays for the Raiders. Rods, because they rule, says Theo. I totally agree. I just never seen him. Damn it, says Eddie. Check's Muddy Buddies. They're awesome, says T. Kubler. I've never heard of a Muddy Buddy. Sudden gust of wind. If they got peanut butter in them, I'm probably down. If they got peanut butter in, I'm probably down to party. I think Zay got almost 1,000 in this chat, y'all. Rod Williams ruled, says T. Kubler. I made food tomorrow. Thomas says, what? This game is waiting for a leader, says John Korber. My TV and computer are synced up right now, y'all. Synced up. You can make Muddy Buddies at home. I use chocolate and peanut butter chips in mine. So, okay, explain it to me again. It's Chex Mix with peanut butter chips in it? Now, here we go, back to it.
Year, big leg. Hit 2 earlier in the game from 29 yards, but that one, that's a big miss. Would have got it back to a 7-point game, so it's a 4-point.
Oh, wow, this game audio must be loud as hell, y'all. Nobody told me.
18 to go, and here comes the offense.
I forgot the
again.
rule.
Now, they've struggled of late, trying to get it going. Purdy now.
Purdy,
a
a catch. Jennings, gain of 7.
Has a catch downstairs to Tom Wego.
No kicker has missed more kicks than Anders Carlson this year when you include the 6 extra points. And when we talk to the head coach Matt
Should be
LaFleur
resting,
about
but I'm
this.
stressing.
He basically said
There's sort
when
of
he
an
goes
ongoing
out there,
debate
I
about the
just
name
pray,
of his
guys, right?
chocolate-covered
He said
cereal
each time
treat.
we've talked to
Some
him,
people
he said
call
he
it
leaves the
puppy
rich
chow, while
pistachio,
others know
but
it
we're committed to him. We're
by
going to see
different
this
names,
thing
Muddy
through. He
Munch
knows he's a
and
rookie
Monkey
kicker. There are
Munch.
going to be ups and downs.
Steve
But
Huber.
as the leverage
Or
only
Muddy
raises
Buddies.
here in these postseason games, wow, you have to think of the pressure
I want some of that now, y'all.
Here is McCaffrey.
McCaffrey up the middle. Going to be short.
Going to be short of a first down. Be a 3rd down and 1. Well, each team has a rookie kicker. Moody had 1 block. Carlson obviously missed that one. But the way this game's going, I know it's a 4-point game, but there's still plenty of time they could come into this here.
Absolutely. I have a feeling we are not done having rookie kickers impact the outcome of this game on either sideline.
49ers.
Buddy's recipe is on the Czech cereal
So good on
box.
3rd down
I like
on the year,
the
4th overall,
M
but today
alliteration.
they've had
Damn,
tough
some
times, 7 of
robe.
13 on 3rd down.
We'd be being scientific here.
Purdy this time.
The sneak.
First
First down, Niners.
Under 5 minutes we go.
So 4:53 clock running, 4th quarter. Niners down by 4. Eddie says,
Jordan
go
Love
Pack, go.
Sits and waits. Will he get an opportunity to be the hero, or will it be Purdy coming from behind? Something that this great 49ers team has not had to deal with too often. The #1 seed trailing the #7 seed here late in Santa Clara.
1st and 10 from the 40.
Back to throw. Pressure. Purdy dumps it off McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, nice little fiver.
Up to the 47. Well, the NFL divisional playoffs continue
Okay,
tomorrow.
so
Bucks
Frisco
at the
has
Lions
all
on
their
NBC,
timeouts,
followed by the
chat.
Chiefs and Bills
Their
on CBS.
graphic
And
was
of course,
wrong earlier,
next Sunday,
apparently.
don't miss the AFC Championship, CBS at 3 Eastern.
And when I
followed by the
matched it,
NFC
that
Championship
made
on
mine
Fox,
wrong.
6:30 Eastern. All the games presented by Intuit TurboTax.
Yeah, can you imagine
So
that
Niners with
atmosphere in
all
Detroit
3.
tomorrow? I mean, they
Says
were rocking
Packers
last
with all
week,
3 as well.
got their first playoff victory in what
Didn't they
seems like
challenge a
ages,
play?
and, man, for a divisional round home game, that place is going to be
Weird.
off the charts.
On 2nd down, Purdy slings it. Kittle dropped it. He would have had a first down. A rare one from George Kittle, and it's 35.
Kittle drops when they hits him in the
Yeah,
paws.
just the age-old, you can see, watch, he's turning that head before the ball even gets there. He's one of the best things George Kittle does. I mean, he's arguably the most
Cat is back in the house.
top tight end in the league. But
Peanut
something
butter
he
and
does at such a
chocolate
high
glaze
level
is
is his
Thomas.
ability to run after the catch. He turns into almost like a running back
They're in
with
the
the
sweet
ball.
version of Chex Mix.
Had a lot of
Chex
open
cereal,
space.
PB, any kind of
Just
chocolate
turned up
chips.
too soon.
Butter. Vanilla, powdered sugar. Butterfly in the house. What's up, Butterfly?
3rd down. Pressure coming. Purdy
Over the middle. Come on, baby.
No. Well, they say he did catch it. It's a catch.
Wow, that's a first down by IU.
San Francisco.
But you figure they're going to look at this.
Well, the safety came down, and he double-teamed McCaffrey.
That is a
That's what led
catch.
to the one-on-one with Nixon. I think he gets his hands under this ball. I think that's a clean catch.
Hells
Great
yeah.
job there by Purdy. He saw
77
McCaffrey get
likes.
doubled off to his right, came
What's going on,
backside
Ricardo Moreno?
to Ayuk, and comes up with a huge conversion.
That's a big catch. Here's Purdy standing low.
Right side caught. First down again. The Niners are moving.
First down.
3 minutes remaining in the 4th.
Well, with Deebo Samuel out, you're going to have to get contribution from some new guys, and
Yeah, I know. He's killing
really
it.
nice job there by Chris Conley. Just a little timing, outbreaking corner route. That's probably as good.
He's
a rhythm
killing
and
it. I hope he
timing
gets
as
to
we've
watch
seen
his
from Brock
Packers
Purdy
lose.
here in the second half.
Chris Conley had 3 catches all year.
I'm not bitter.
That's a good throw from Purdy. Hit the 3-minute mark. Has time. Coming backside to Kittle.
Short Kittle breaking tackles.
Kittle works his way inside the 20.
Gain of
He's
8.
got 8 more. And a good drive engineered by Purdy in San Francisco.
So I think now
2:42 clock running. Both teams all timeouts.
The rule is you want to make sure that you use your timeouts on defense. So they're kind of in a tough situation here with right above the 2-minute warning. San Francisco needs a touchdown, but you want to make sure if they do convert
Doing good,
for a
just
touchdown,
enjoying
you
this
give
Northern
yourself
California
enough time
rain. Good to hear,
get
Ricardo.
at least tied up.
McCaffrey.
And off McCaffrey left.
McCaffrey.
First down. Niners.
Pick up 3.
First down.
Now this, no one calls a timeout. Doesn't look like Green Bay will. We'll take it down to 2-minute warning. Like you said, interesting decision making, but San Francisco still needs a touchdown, down by 4. And so we'll get to the 2-minute warning. 21-17 Green Bay.
We are at the 2-minute warning, y'all. I guess you could say things have gotten serious. Niners down by 4, need a touchdown. 2 minutes, 3 timeouts. I'm going for the Packers. I got my money, says Ricardo. I'm going for love, says Butterfly. Will be an interesting ending, says Divot. Someone in the chat said this would end on the last team to possess the ball. The Niners obviously want this drive to end in a touchdown, but they'd like to do it without leaving any time on the clock. Because all it would take is a field goal to beat him.
And this Green Bay defense has been tough all day. So 2 minutes to go, each team's got all their timeouts.
We'll stay on the main screen for the rest of this chat. We'll stay on the main. Very interesting to some road.
Matt LaFleur's got to start using those timeouts.
Talk about being under pressure, says John Corbett.
Worst case scenario, San Francisco is able to punch this in for a touchdown, and he wants to make sure Jordan Love in the offense has time to go down and at least get in field goal range.
All right, Purdy in the shotgun. McCaffrey to his right, brings Kittle back there as well. 2 to the right. Throw to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets out of bounds at the 15.
And McCaffrey up out of bounds.
Very short game.
What play do you dial up now?
That's true. Field goal would just tie it, I guess.
On pins and needles as the #1 seed, trying to pull out a late victory.
Yeah, you're right.
You do have if you're Kyle Shanahan,
unless they miss the extra point, unless Frisco misses the extra point.
It's not a goal and go situation. So right now, if 2nd and 10 is no different.
Spoiling in the chat, Ricardo. I hope there's not a pick about to happen. Purdy running this way. Running it. Dives. Down at the 6, short of the first.
I think a little short.
So 1:40 clock running.
Yeah, Purdy kind of escaped the pocket pretty quick.
Sucks to say with the Vikings beat the Niners, so could Green Bay. I'm sure they watched the tape on us whooping them.
Green Bay just doesn't do a great job putting an edge on the left side of that pocket, and Purdy's able to escape.
Interesting, they didn't call a timeout either. Green Bay did.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
So Green Bay just letting this clock run down. 1:18 now. Purdy under center. 3rd and 1. Handoff McCaffrey up the middle. Touchdown Niners. They are going nuts in Santa Clara. And my Voice account is feeling some pain.
We force a 1st and goal. We can now stop it after 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. Now, you let an extra 40 seconds run off, and you only got a little over a minute. Really well done there up front by San Francisco. Kenny Clark falls down, and
he's still open.
Runs through contact for a touchdown.
Kick is up, and it's good. Extra point.
Niners back in front. Another lead change. A 12-play, 69-yard drive. Brock Purdy brings his team back, and now it's going to be on the other young quarterback, Jordan Love.
So 1:07 remaining
nice job here from McCaffrey to watch
in the game.
You can kind of see
Frisco, I believe, all 3 timeouts remaining.
I mean, that's exactly where the hole was before
Packers
snapped the ball by the alignment of the front of Green Bay. And McCaffrey,
you thought they let him score? Bosa getting ready to shut this game down with a sack, says T. Kubler.
Jake Brendel, and they're rolling right now.
How's John Lynch, the general manager, feeling? It's been a stressful day.
Theo bets 100,000 on the Niners.
through the rain, and it's not done. McCaffrey
The hole was so
San
big,
Francisco
it's so
on a great
road.
drive by Brock Purdy, saving his best for last. And
That's
now
what she
it's on
said.
Love, who told Aaron Andrews in the pregame
Boost is
feature,
Ricardo
it's been a
Moreno.
long wait for him to get his chance. Well, guess what? Here it is.
So I made that bet and put it on the Packers to try to jinx them, and it looks like it might work. Kick is away. Goes out of the back of the end zone.
1:07 left. 3
And the $1
timeouts.
million football to the Packers.
Here comes Jordan Love.
Here comes Love. All 3 timeouts at his disposal. He's got 3 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime. The last one was last week. The last week, I guess, of the regular season against the Panthers. Love 19 for 30, 183, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Niners lined up to rush 4. Bosa down low. Thrown left side, caught. Dobbs will get out of bounds after a gain of about 9.
Short of a first down. It's a good start to the drive.
Clock stops with 1:02. The rain is coming down in Santa Clara again.
Defense, you just want to keep everything in front of you. You can tell in this driving rain, Dobbs
It's a dry crazy.
Kind of bobbles it a little bit, but he's able to kind of collect it. But San Francisco's got to keep this ball inbounds in front of them.
2nd and 2.
Make them burn timeouts. Don't give
1:02 on the clock.
Look how deep they are.
Frisco playing prevent. Incomplete to the left. So 59 seconds, 3rd and 2.
And nice job there by Trey Greenlaw. He elevates that pass.
3rd
just
and
enough.
2.
In these conditions, those wide receiver
ACOO.
gloves, making hands catches away from your body.
What are you up to? How come you look like the cat that swallowed the canary? Raining. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Love in the shotgun. Jones to his left. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left.
3rd and 2. Love
Over the middle, caught. They're going to tackle him in bounds. The Packers will have to use a timeout.
Luke Musgrave makes the catch. They call a timeout, and the drive continues with 51 seconds left. And think about this, what that young man is thinking. Anders Carlson, the rookie who missed a
Anders Carlson
just a little while ago.
just missed one a little while ago. He could have a chance to tie this and send it into overtime.
And if you ask what his range is, he's got unlimited range. His leg is insane, but who knows? In a rainstorm,
No prevent Viking
going,
crap, says
but
Walter.
they've got to get there first. You having any fun? Wow. I think it's
Raining cats and dogs, says John. Conrad says CBS nervous. The last 2 Super Bowls blues.
Coming down to the wire in the fourth quarter, trading blows. And talk about Brock Purdy having his moment. Jordan Love's he's got a chance here.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 36. Niners
Niners
rush 4. Packers keep a tight end in. Busted by the Niners.
Still up. He needs to get down. Greenlaw still on his feet.
Greenlaw still running around out there.
San Francisco takes over.
Well, it's kind of fitting. Jordan Love told us this week, he goes, listen, there's some throws I've made that I know break kind of the cardinal rules of quarterback, and the one at the top of the list is you never throw the ball late back across the field. He's got plenty of time. It's not desperation mode. Just throw this ball out of bounds and live to play 2nd down.
All right, betting closed.
And Trey Greenlaw, his 2nd interception of the day, should have stayed on the ground. He made it interesting.
Yeah, the last thing
Nice try, Butterfly.
These guys punching that ball loose, but we had a feeling these linebackers were going to be a big factor today. And
Let's go, says Slow Show.
Trey Greenlaw, they've showed why they're probably the best linebacking duo in the National Football League.
What's up, Chad? All right, so $1 million football over to the Niners.
sure it was indeed an interception. It sure looked like it to us. But, of course, in this moment, they're going to double-check. And the 49ers, you talk about, we showed
Love is the 49er MVP. Stinky Cheese is Chris. Kneel downs.
They're about to change that graphic right now.
Well, Brock Purdy. Wasn't a perfect day. Very rarely on this level is it, but you need to play quarterback at a high level when it matters the most.
The bet's paid out. I lost me 100,000, but it worked. The jinx worked.
Advance to the championship round for the San Francisco 49ers.
And we are final. Your final 24-21.
The San Francisco 49ers headed back to the NFC Championship for the 4th time in the last 5 years. A thriller at Santa Clara. They win it by 3 in the State Farm postgame show coming up.
Wow, that was a good one. That was a good one. Good night, Chris. Bet Grossi crying now all the way to the bank. Yeah, he'd probably make 30,000 viewers. He probably had $1,000 day. Valhalla jinxed Green Bay. You got to go for the Lions or Ravens now, says Butterfly. Wow, says Eddie. Bye-bye, Packers. Come join us on the couch for next week's games. Walter says, thanks, Valhalla Sports Talk. That was a Hot Pocket game from the Packers, says Slow Show. Chad says, thank you so much. I bet closer to 5,000. He gets multiple donations every minute. Yeah, probably TQ. I'm all in on the Lions, says Summer O. I'm all out on the Lions. That's the last one I need to lose this week. That's the last one I need to lose. But we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, Theo. Thanks, Theo. We'll be back tomorrow, y'all, for the next 2 games. So the Niners are in the NFC Championship game. The Ravens in the AFC Championship game. Who will they face? I don't want the Lions to get one before us. Exactly. Packer Karma for beating my team, says Butterfly. Tomorrow's games are going to be on fire, says Richter. We're due for a stinker. That Tampa Bay game is going to end up being a stinker, y'all. What time? So the Tampa Bay Detroit game is at 1 o'clock my time. So 3 o'clock on the East Coast. The Kansas City Chiefs versus Buffalo is at 4:30 my time, so 6:30 on the East Coast. Y'all crack me up, says John. Thanks again for betting on the Packers so the Niners could win. I will see you tomorrow, says Mary. You're welcome. Tampa has a solid roster. We got a blowout and a close one, says Lakeland. Yeah, 2 p.m. Central. Brock Purdy getting interviewed.
And put a drive together when we needed it when the season was on the line.
What were you seeing out of Green Bay's defense? Why were things so
Bad luck,
difficult?
says
The
Butterfly.
weather, what?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
yeah, the weather, but that's football, man. You got to overcome that.
I said it when I made the bet. I'm doing this to try to reverse jinx these sons of bitches, and it worked.
Overall, we got to find a way to win. It's playoff football.
That'll be 3 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. for me in Bangkok, says Richter.
Hey, you told us you went back this week and looked at games, former players, yourself in the postseason. When you go back later on in
Butterfly
your life
tried to get that bet in, y'all. She saw me. She watches me. She knew I was going to close the betting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's 4 quarters for a reason.
Lakeman says later, all thanks for having me. Hey, pleasure having you here today.
But when it comes down to it, when season's
appreciate the
you
subscription.
got to make it happen for your boys around you. So when I watch the film down the road in my life, that'll be a good one to watch.
We'll see you next week.
Yep, thank you. Go Niners.
Yeah, he was 5 for 6, 47 yards. Only
I do like Tampa. Also, Baker is from Austin, says Butterfly. Bless you, COO. Twice, 3 times. A lady, I love you. Sheila been in here all day, not feeling well. I appreciate it. Baker went to high school in Austin, Texas, says Butterfly. I wanted the Vikings to pick up Baker Mayfield last year when Carolina let him go. And Vikings fans laughed at me on Twitter. Laughed at me. Look at him now. Hello, General Ford. Good night, says Chad. Good night, Chad. Baker comes home to Texas also. When Tampa had their bye week, he was in Dallas for Texas OU weekend. I was at a get-together all day. Couldn't get on here. Yeah, we got some sicky mods, Butterfly. Miss Sheila and, I guess she's not a mod, but that other gal. The other one that's not a mod is sick as well. Kathleen. Jersey Mike's ad. Mayfield does not like the Longhorns. Bummer, says Butterfly. All right, here we go. Let's see where we ended up. So 400. I never thought I'd see the day that I'd do 400 for a football game on Valhalla Sports Talk. But we did it. 442, but the average view duration over 19 minutes. $78 likes. So 22 away from me donating a membership. 442. Does Mayfield still live in the stadium in Cleveland? I think that was a commercial thing. So the number 1 seed survives. Almost got taken out by the 7. But both number 1 seeds have advanced to their respective championship games, conference championship games. All right, we picked up 2 subscribers. We're at 14,241. The good news is this stream did better than the first one today that did 343. Yeah, you had a huge stream, Big Zig. I saw that. What an ending. I was sweating there. Glad the Packers are gone. Now we just got to get rid of them Lions tomorrow. Well, I was crazy worried. I did a reverse jinx on him. I bet 100,000 of my points on the Packers with the sole intention of losing them to get the Packers, the Niners a win. And I appreciate it, Sheila. Big Zig had over 1,200, 1,300 at some point I saw. Did you see that Grassi had over 32,000 in there? Big Zig? Insane. Absolutely insane. Theo says, Night Val, fabulous COO, ferocious Thor. We'll see you, Theo. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Absolutely. I said, watch this shit. I said, I'm going to bet on the Packers. And I always lose these bets. And that I'm doing it for the sole reason so I can lose this points bet and the Niners can get the victory. I'm sick. My voice is done. 32,000, bro. In the chat at one time. But that's all right. He got to watch them Packers catch that L. Son of a bitch. Dude, you still got 179 in there. Is that wrong? Good news, Big Zig, is I beat Jose Sanchez. Bad news is AI guy crushed me. He had almost 600 in there at one point. But Jose didn't do well. That's a full arena. Some, it's two full arenas. It's still running. Are you talking about the AI guy? Yeah, he had 600 for this game. 600 at one point when I saw him. Sheila says, my voice is gone too. Love did better than Rogers. I'll give him that, says Butterfly. Yeah, he had like 600 at one point. I don't know how bad it got. It was about the same time that you had 600. I do know that. Well, I do, COO. I do have my Dodger Cup in here. All right, Sheila, you try to get some rest. Try to get some rest, Sheila. I know tomorrow's a stressful day for you. Your Chiefs trying to punch their ticket to the AFC Championship. Gross. You talking about that AI guy? I'm telling you, bro. It's all about when you get pushed. It's the only way now, too, because there's so many channels that are at the top because of their view counts, the number of viewers, but checked my temp 101. Gotta get some rest. Get some rest. What you doing, Thordelius? Hey. Hey, I know you hear me because I see your tail wagging. What you doing? You know you ain't supposed to go under that wire. It could be worse. I'm going to check it out. I went to see the Longhorns against Baylor today, basketball. Nice. Nice, Butterfly. All right, so chance of rain here the next 3 days. 90% tomorrow, 70% on Monday, 90% on Tuesday. So I'm going to be up in Phoenix in the rain. Rob Parsons checks into the chat. What's up, Mr. Rob? I'm out. Gonna watch the UFC and crash out. Good night, everyone. Peace, Big Zig. Peace, buddy. What's going on, Mr. Parsons? Longhorns won on a buzzer beater? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Just finished for house chores. Thought I would see scores. Wow, close one. Yeah, that was crazy. Won it right at the end. Won it right at the end. I sacrificed my points and reverse engineered a victory for the Niners. And the Green Bay Packers are done. So it's already it's already Sunday there. No. No, they've both been terrible today, buddy. We've had fun though. I mean, we've had fun. Picked up 2 subscribers, I think. It's slow rolling. 3:37 p.m. on Sunday. Rob in the future. Yeah, I was less than 400 views, I think, or right at 400 for the first one. And this one is, I don't know, 500? Yeah, 446. Yeah, you should see the channels beat me, bro. That one I told you about where he just plays that repeating AI and plays the game audio and all the stats. He was keeping up with Big Zig. He had like 500 in there at one point. I don't know where he ended up. But it was ugly. I don't know if there's an answer how to pull out of it either. Let me see what his first set of numbers is for this stream. So a 5.7K, so he probably, by the time it all uploads, he'll probably be at 20,000. He got 11K this morning. Two is better than one or none, truth. After that Laker game yesterday, may not get better, says Rob. Lakers remind me of the Vikes right now, says Parsons. Yeah, they look bad last night too. All right, y'all. So you know the deal. Two more tomorrow. Two more tomorrow on the channel. And it's going to be a weird week with me going up north. But again, Tampa Bay, Detroit at 1 my time. Chiefs, Bills at 4:30. Well, we got 14 in the house. I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to let it run a little bit. Wish I had a trucker's hat, says Parsons. I'll have to get you one, bro. Where am I going? The COO has training up in the big city. I'm going to go with her, so she don't have to drive in the big city traffic. So I think I'm going to try. I found out where the Dodgers offices are. Their spring training offices. I think we'll probably go see those on Tuesday night after the COO gets out of training. Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be back for that Laker game on Thursday night, I believe. And I don't know if I got anything on this channel on Monday. I might do a off game on Monday, but on the Monkey Business channel. All right, we'll see you, Rob. Have a good day, buddy. Have a good Sunday. No. Get some nice footage? Yeah, I hope to. I know pitchers and catchers don't report until February 13th, but I don't know if that means that nobody's up there. They share the facility with the White Sox. They share that facility with the White Sox, so it looks like there are some things you can take pictures next to. Of course, when we get there, it'll be late. Apparently, the complex is right next to the Cardinals Stadium. I've never seen it. Yeah, Dodgers and White Sox. White Sox. Camelback Ranch. Or, hello. I'm pretty sure that Laker game is on Thursday. Let me check. So I'm going to miss the Clipper one on Tuesday. Lakers play Portland tomorrow, late. Then Tuesday, they play the Clippers late. And yeah, Chicago versus Los Angeles, Thursday the 25th. And then we'll be back. What about that Saturday? What about Monday? What's today? 20th? Monday, January 22nd. So I'll probably do that Chicago-Phoenix game on Monkey Business on Monday night. Either that or the Boston-Dallas, so I get done early. Does AI Valhalla always wear the same shirt as you do? That's a dumb question. Of course he don't. He used the same one every time. Of course, I do wear this black shirt when it's not my team's. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Phoenix, Chicago on Monkey Business on Monday. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I want to say good night, Gracie. Thank you to the subscribers and the V-homies. That's the Laker one, Butterfly. There's only two AI Valhallas. There's this one and the Laker one. But I'm out of here. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the members, the mods, Berserkers, V-homies, COOs. Are you going night-night? You watching a movie? I'm out. Peace.